Lovely Sparks. I was doing this live for a while, like 8 days straight, and I'm like, wee! And then I said, okay, I gotta get some movies. I'm like behind. I gotta get some movies. Shout out to everybody. Welcome. Happy Friday. Happy Friday, everybody. Let me see who's sitting in the cut. Oh, my gal Dana says, howdy, Rhonda. Howdy to you. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Jeff Lee tells Mike, hello. Hit them likes. Hello, Jiffy Jeff. Hello, Jiffy Jeff. Andre Jiffy Jeff said hi. And then William Williams, hello, Cowboy Nation is in the house representing. I appreciate you all. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much. And we got William said, everything must change. Nothing stays the same. Good evening, folks. Amen to that. So, yeah, I had this title that I've been grappling with because I'm like, when I go talk about politics, right? So I'm not necessarily talking about party, right? Again, welcome, shout outs to my loves, appreciate you. And let me do a shout out here to Brana and Kareen who joined the bomb. Hello. Welcome to Spark Nation, everybody. And again, I'm saying how y'all doing because I'm from Texas. Did y'all survive the storms? We had some very bad storms out here. Luckily, or just fortunately, that missed us probably about 20 miles or so. So I'm just so excited that, we woke up and everything looks okay. So yeah, I've been having a lot of things on my mind. A lot of things in my head and my mind and my space. And pretty much just hearing about Donald Trump found guilty of all charges in hush money trial. So Mike Aldana says it's a touchy subject. Some people, politics. It is. It's a touchy subject. And my topic too, to not get into party, and you all can. And as long as we're friendly to each other, we have an intellectual group of people. Not a problem for you to talk about that. But I wanted to take a lead on which my topic talks about is a couple of things, which I'm going to follow you all's lead as well in the chat room. But we've been so engulfed in and so focused and zoomed in on this Trump trial and different trials and things that seem to be so unfair, and this happened there but it's not happening there, and just a whole bunch of things. And I'm just, I guess, speaking from my experience and also what I have also observed. And again, I'll follow you all's lead too in the chat room, how you want to express yourself. So you're not offending me and you're not offending anybody in the chat room, because I do want you to use this opportunity to speak. But on a lighter note, I want to share with y'all something. I just had my book reading and I'm going to show you my t-shirt. So my shirt says, I'd rather be reading. Okay. It's hard for me to read backwards. I just got through the book reading, y'all. Don't expect me to keep reading. I'd rather be reading. So, showing off my shirt. I was so happy about when the shirt came in. I'm excited. And even we're talking about Trump again, and I'd still rather be reading. But it's something that I think we really need to hit on because it is our life today. Back in the day, with our heritage, our great-grandparents and everything had to do with Roosevelt. Such and such had to deal with JFK. Such and such had to deal with Nixon. And we go back and we think, well, how did they deal with that? Well, they went on with their own effing lives. Number one, they went on with their life. Today, we have so much fingers at our fingertips that we do end up honing into everything, because sometimes if we are not staying informed, then we can miss something, right? We could miss something that concerns us personally. And the thing is, I feel it has become personal because the whole tumultuous climate has been personal from anyone when it comes to personal attacks. Some people might say, well, when such and such passed that bill, that was a personal attack against me. Or when such and such said this is a personal attack on my culture, my family, the border, crime. Because we do take things personal, and it's okay because we are alive, right? We have to pay attention without causing someone else harm. Michael Dana says, sorry, I'm having salad with Old Bay seasoned tortillas. That sounds so good. What else y'all eating over there? Hubby, what you say you made? He fixed some penne pasta with vodka sauce, and it had spicy Italian sausage. Meg Ryan moment. God, it was good with some hot garlic toast. Oh my God. My husband has found a whole wonderful way of making love to me intellectually. And my stomach too. Go boy, go. Go boy, go. Go boy, go. Go. So, yeah, I mean, we can laugh about, we could take things lightheartedly, even though we know that there's a lot of people not, right? MAGA supporters feel this is a declaration of war on Trump's guilty conviction. They do. And there have been, for me, I've been hearing the language way before any election started, right? I've been hearing the language. I mean, we're not paying attention really what people are saying, or we're just making excuses with what people are saying, right? So someone says, I'm going to come after your ass. I'm going to get a whole lot of people out there to come together. I'm going to turn this mother out. If we're going to say something, we have a society that's too quick to ignore. Too quick to just go, it's just politics. I mean, we understand historically how far this goes back, right? There's been insurrections before. At least I can take it personal when it comes to my heritage, and these awful things have happened to I say my people, because we take ownership of our people, right? So especially my mother, who is her mother is a survivor of the Tulsa riots, and my whole family out there. My mother's born in Tulsa, and it's just personal. It becomes personal, and so we're wondering, where do we stand in this place? In our place, how do we stand grounded? How do we, feel stability? The reason why it feels rocky, because there's wars that are overseas, right? We say overseas like that's far away, and really this earth is not as small as we think, right? I mean, not as big as we think. It feels small. But when we have people like, we have countries like Israel is at war. We have Ukraine still at war, Russia. We have places around this world where countries are reminding us that things can easily happen here in America. Yeah, we have the biggest navy in the world. Yeah, we have this and that and weapons and protections. But look, we also have made the mistake in the past where it was something so simple that we ignored a smaller problem that ended up becoming a problem that affected thousands and thousands of people. So where do we stand? We're just going, oh, well, he's guilty. Now what? Not probably anything. If you're wealthy and you have connections and you have people putting a lot of money, I'm talking about either party, a lot of money in your pocket, then they have a different kind of stress. What we, as common, everyday, hardworking people, might think it's happening to him or anyone else out there, Joe Biden's son, we might take it and consume it as our problem, try to make it our problem, when people like that are wired that way to handle their issues. It's like their norm. It's not norm for us. We'd have a heart attack, we go broke, we lose a job, and we're like one paycheck from being homeless. But people in those positions always have a way out. So we look at the news, we become emotionally involved. And Mike Aldana says, our justice system rigged, but it depends on which side law you stand on. Yeah, I mean, I agree. Which side of the law do you stand on? What the person who is speaking, whether it's Republican or Democrat, whatever the party is, people are going to support what speaks to them, right? What speaks to them. What you hear, you go, I'm motivated. I'm going to go for that. Where we feel that some people are saying things that's insulting on both sides. Some people might feel their heritage is put, in a bad place, and they're having to compromise because they're entitled and they're used to certain things. And you have another one that feels like, well, the country owes us because we were removed from our home and brought to a place and enslaved. And I'm reading this book about W.B. Du Bois wrote about, in the 1920s, also how things really hadn't changed today compared to back then when it comes to colorism, when it comes to, being non-violent, being someone who is non-threatening, and how do we handle things? Not necessarily do we have to turn the other cheek, but we can do things and be productive without being confrontational or physical, right? Or unliving people. It's a lot of stress on people, and I've received an email about someone who's having a true fit about it seems unfair because this person will probably not go to jail. So, not that this is necessarily about Trump, right? But it becomes personal because is it about me? Is it about someone I know? Is it about how I was treated on the job? Because it's happened to me, but it doesn't happen to him. Let me tell you what else I got too, what I was reading earlier. We're hearing about imprisonment, right? Possible imprisonment with Puffy Combs, P. Diddy. Okay. And then we're talking about Trump might get out. Well, he's not in, actually. Just might not go to jail. What we're looking at, we understand that we have different judiciary systems. It's all California's over here, then we have Florida over here, we've got New York over here, but people don't want to hear it. It's why you have a lot of people sitting on the couch. They don't want to hear that shit no more. They don't want to hear it because they're like, yeah, I understand there's a science to the method, to the madness, but also people are just totally exhausted about just seeing things as an excuse. And I get it. I get the exhaustion. I get tired. I mean, myself, there's excuses. People saying, well, you doing this, but over here to him, but he ain't. Two different complete cases, right? Two different complete cases. But they're saying the forefathers basically did a pretty damn good job for people who felt that they were wealthier and richer and of a certain complexion. They did not expect anything to be signed for, equality and fairness, and that my skin could finally pick up a book and read. You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of frustration on this fight about who's supposed to do this and who's supposed to do that. And when people hold their breath this long for something to go down, and then all of a sudden they go, 34 counts, he's guilty. And there's this parading. Why? Do you feel that you redeemed something? And then then you have to really look at yourself in the mirror and go, if this is redeeming me this much, what have you accomplished personally? How has this affected you personally? Is there redemption? Has it really been fair? Was it fair in the beginning? Are we waiting for revenge? I mean, these are things that, or are we just ignoring everything? When people ignore, we have some stats here that I've written that I thought was so probably gravely disappointing, because what happens when people fall off the face of this earth and don't want to partake into anything because they're exhausted, rightfully so, and burnt out, and just say, damn, I just can't get anywhere in life because I'm behind in this and that, but such and such is able to go free. And they look, when someone has the money to travel the world and sit in luxury, I'm not talking about Trump, I'm talking about people. And it's two different cases with P. Diddy and Trump. So I'm not putting them in the same boat, even though, let's say, what's in common, that they're both rich. Then we got to stop feeling so, taking this stuff so personal and feeling that, well, this is about me. And it ain't really. It's about the competition and the algorithms and analytics and the news media and the redemption amongst these people fighting amongst themselves with these games that they play. Even though we have to stay informed, because guess what? When there's shit slinging, some can get on you. And that's what's happening to everyday people like me and you. Some shit goes to us, it trickles down. And that's why we're angry. That's why we're happy. That's why we're celebrating. That's why we're upset. That's why we have fear. All these are the same things that human beings have been fighting over, fighting for, even today. And we don't need to be in denial also to make us feel comfortable. We don't need to be in denial thinking that, oh, it's only happening overseas, when literally we're in it. But probably it's used through using red tape and colorism. It's used through using the border. It's used through raising your taxes. It's used through passing laws, that we weren't aware that was passed, or gentrification, or, setting, people inching up on your land and stealing. I mean, it's always in something. There's always someone out there that's feels like someone's trying to take something from you. And it feels like it. And it's true. And then some people reminds, well, we have a check that we receive from the government that's $400, $600, $1,000. That gave me some relief. And just probably made some people more aggravated, because sometimes when you're receiving something from the government, it's never going to get you ahead. It's not going to be the answer to all your prayers. You're not going to get rich. You know how many people have fallen to hell from grace, from winning $1 million, thousands and hundreds of thousands of dollars in the lottery, and it doesn't get them nowhere. Okay, so be back, Rhonda, love. Gotta give my 420 cents to Law Live. Okay, that's great. And I'm glad you're here, I Love Lee. I didn't even see you there. So I'm glad you wrote something. I'm glad you were there and that you'll be back. So this is what I was looking at. I think when I was talking, when there was another lady who was asking me this question about the stress between these wars, between the Palestinians, and you have, Israel, and you got Ukraine, you got Russia, and you have Haiti suffering, and you got Africa, and you have these countries, these people around the world, Mexico, yes, in America, people are just falling, seems to be falling off the face of the earth. And when it really becomes hurtful is when you hear that it has affected children, when it has affected old people. And then it's like there's no lines drawn, right? That someone could just walk down the street and punch you in the back of your head, because that's supposed to be trending. That someone can physically just walk into a church. Someone can just go into a grocery store. You can't even go to the movies anymore. My husband and I just, not because we're afraid, it's just either you got to use fear to get ahead, or do you just become intelligent and say, F this, I'm going to mind my own business, forget the world, I just got to really focus on my family and what matters. And sometimes it feels depressing, and that's when this comes along with this topic, depression, anxiety. Everybody has anxiety, unless you're a robot, and I think a robot has anxiety too. But it's affected all of us. About how do we get to a point where you're on either side and you go, wow, this is redeeming, or wow, I'm angry, I'm going to fight back, or I'm going to unlive people because I'm mad. Or then you got the people in between, got mental health and then take their medications and not on medication, they should be on medications, and they got this world plan taped on their wall, right, on what they're going to do to get back at people. It's just so much of a problem. And this is where I do feel our country has turned their back on mental health, and our country has literally cut back on government jobs that's out there to really help people, and social services to help find balance and help people with drugs and alcohol problems and addictions. They lost their family, and rehabilitation and going to court, and because of this and that is unfair. And it seems like the world's collapsing. But you say, well, what can we do, right? Political or not, what does politics mean? There's good politics, there's bad politics. When you step out on the sidewalk, it's political. When you get in your car, you put gas in your car, it's political. When you buy a snack, you got to pay taxes, it's political. There's no avoiding it, okay? If you have a Social Security number, you are political. If you have to use a original birth certificate to revise your driver's license, you are political. There's no avoiding that and using excuses in your head. Well, I don't want to talk about politics. This is not politics. Well, I'm not going to talk about who I'm going to vote for, and I'm against this, and then just become bitter like I'm chewing salt and sucking on lemons. Hi, Lola. What's up, Lola? Hot sauce is in the house. I missed you all. I miss being live every night. I'm so glad to see y'all. Happy Friday. But I titled this when I said not politics, because there's different kinds of content creators, and that's their business, okay? Okay? And that's okay. I just try to bring in here that I'm not going to force feed you what you should do, but just how this affects us all as human beings. What do we do? How do we handle disappointment? How do we handle celebration? You know, sometimes it's like, it goes way back to my family where it's like, you know what? Don't become a fan of nobody. Something just as simple as that. Oh, Rhonda, I don't want to hear about that. That's not complicated enough. It doesn't have to be that complicated. Mike Aldana says, any decision you make has a political aspect behind it. Exactly. Everything. To the prices of groceries. People become angrier when the prices go up. People become angrier when gas goes up. People become... And a lot of things really has nothing to do with a sitting president. That a sitting president has nothing to do with gas prices going up or down. So a lot of things we could say, again, politics is used in everything. And I have a book here called, right here, The Attention Merchants by Tim Wu. It's a good book. Cornel West had suggested it because I was listening to him talking about W.E.B. Du Bois. Hello, Lola. What have I missed? Not really anything. I guess I'm just talking about, we're talking about the Trump verdict, guilty, but not making it about party, because I understand that you all are out there, you see the news, and you're just always forced with this and that. And in the chat room, you all can chat with what you want to chat about. I don't do any censorship. However, I want to take a leadership road to see what are you going to do since the verdict. You know, do people hold their breath? Maybe. Do they hold their breath like the O.J. Simpson? Look how many people stood there and watching. Can you help but to hold your breath? No. Are we all guilty of it? Probably. If you have some kind of access to internet, you're going to see it, and you're going to click, and you're going to keep clicking. You're going to keep clicking until you find something you like, or something that motivates you, or something that pisses you off. You're going to keep doing it. And what do we do? What do we do? Well, I can tell you what I do, right? And I hear a lot of people saying they're sitting on the couch and they could do what they want, right? This is not trying to make you do something you don't want to do. I'm just saying, how do we find a balance? And I Love Weed says, oh, thank you for the super chat. $4.26 gallon of milk on the way. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you for the super chat, darling. Heck yeah, thank you. At least I put a little bit of gas in my car. At least I can keep rolling, rolling, rolling. Y'all gonna get me partying. You know, my husband's here, right? He's here. But I can still party. Come on, baby, get on it. Party. Y'all jamming with me? Thank you all so much. And then Lady Libra says, hi, Ron. I just wanted to stop by caring for the grandchildren. Hello to everyone in the chat. Hello, my love, Lady Libra. Cowboy Nation in the house. My Cowboy Sister Stars. Cowboy Nation Sister Stars, shout out to my beautiful cowboy brothers in the house. And oh my God, speaking about Cowboy Nation, we're always hearing a drama that's going on about Micah. I mean, it never ends, right? Never ends. It's not going to end. So one thing we just got to really be true to ourselves and go, okay, the shit ain't going to end. Politics ain't going to stop. No one ain't dying anytime soon. So if you're wishing someone going to die and it's going to fix it, no. Because it seems like more people make more money. When people make more money, that they seem to make more money after they die, right? Value goes up. All right. Government's going to make that money. So, Michael, and then Lady Libra, gonna party. Come on, baby, get on it. And then Michael there says, 45's Trump conviction doesn't mean anything to him. It's just another reason to play the victim as usual. True. Olive Weed, Trump guilty means nothing. You're right. For me and you, people like me, it don't mean anything, right? It don't mean a damn thing to them. But to us, it hurts. I mean, whether we like to admit it or not, because we're thinking, damn, I'm going to pay my rent. I'm behind in this. I'm going to get out of credit card debt. God, crimes went up. I got to always have security, cameras around me. My children are being harassed by teachers. It's like the way to survive is that you really got to make sure home is grounded, right? Your home doesn't mean if you have to have a home. There's people out there are homeless that have heart. That means you just got to have home in your heart. Your heart is home. How can you get back grounded? How can you become not so dependent on getting off on someone else's failure or successions? If they succeed or if they fail, or because on a reality show made me feel a certain kind of way, or because all the Mavericks won. Hey, sports, I feel, is a very great mental thing. It helps with the mental, right? Sports. It helps us, right? Because the thrill of winning just seems to give you some endorphins where you just want to you feel so good. Trump dirty, but he gave us stimulus. Well, he gave us a reason to oppose. He gave us a reason to agree. He gave us a reason to want to come back out of retirement. Like there's some talk show hosts that came out of retirement because he was like Robert De Niro's talking. You got Newt Gingrich. He won't stop, can't stop, won't stop. He's still alive. And you have, just McCain's family. You got all the people seems there. So what they're trying to really prove is that when the bad happens, it stimulates the good. And when a stimulate happens, it stimulates the bad. They're going to make the excuse, well, there has to be a balance in our politics. We got to balance. We got to balance this because it all makes sense. But to us, like us working people, us retired people, us poor folks out there struggling, who's got real problems out there, while I sit back and watch your ass on TV, whoever you are, go golfing. You're like, God damn it. You're smiling while I'm not talking about Trump, I'm talking about everybody out there who knows who they are, and you're continue making money while you got us emotionally involved because we bought your CD. We bought your music. So Michael Dana says, Trump, former POTUS being the first convicted felon. Exactly, he's the first. And this had me thinking. It's had me thinking about so much corruption, right? On both parties. It had me thinking about, damn, you want to go Democrat and you go, oh, damn, this Democrat man, he had some prostitution ring. God dang it. Such and such wiener was caught with this thing hanging out online. He's married and his wife serves on Hillary Clinton's thing. It's like, God damn, can we not somewhere get ahead? Can we not ever get on the same damn page? No. We thought when 2 planes were flying into the World Trade Centers, we thought, well, we all coming together. That didn't last. After Patriots Act was signed, F everybody, we got a right to dig in your wallet. We got to really peer, not through Muslims and not through, per se, they call foreigners, but even take this as a food for thought. They call people who are Americans, the floods, I'm trying to say without cussing, but the floods in what they say Katrina caused. They say that all of this is going down and we're going to blame it on the weather. And when it's not the weather, we're going to prove money to go this way because he kissed her. I mean, it just keeps going. And we get to a point where does it end? The thing is that we do have to look at them in the mirror and say, it's not going to stop. I have a saying, as long as babies are being born, it's not going to be the end of the world. Okay, there's some optimism. Where do we go from here? And I said it's about home, which is the heart. I know I said before, it sounds cliche. Oh, it's bullshit. I'm tired of this shit. I'm tired of this shit. But whatever side that you're on, you're so involved, then sometimes you got to look at yourself and say, what is lacking in me to get such a high if someone else fails or if someone else wins? Where is this coming from? It's the art of manipulation, psychology, warfare. It's about the will of feeling that you have control of something, whether it belongs to you or not. I have control. And with that control, I'm an advocate for people to vote. Da-ding, ding, 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 ding. Nobody want to hear that. Nobody wants to hear it, but whether you want to hear it or not, gosh damn, y'all, listen. It's how this country's ran. The board of directors that are serving on your grandbaby's school board, it's about voting. When you see the camera and you're at a stoplight and you're trying to, smoke some weed and you get caught, and you get called in without even have to sometimes appear, but sometimes you have to appear to court because they have a camera shot you like trying to light up some weed. I mean, there is no avoiding it, whether you want to vote or not. So at least if you can vote, was that redeeming? It is. It has some redeeming qualities. I mean, looking at it says 2012. 93 million people chose not to vote in 2012. Just said, I'm not going to vote. Did you know if everybody voted, do you know what kind of power you can have? I mean, that would be crazy. And if people voted because they were racist, then, us 12% Negroes, American Negroes, will probably never get anywhere. Thank God we have some allies out there that love, all complexions. Thank goodness we have allies, because we are allies for others, right? We have to be an ally. So we have, in 2020, over 158 million choose not. It went up over 100 from 2012. In 2020, over 158 million chose not to vote. 13 million less than 2012. And 2024, 240, listen to this. And 2024, this year, this means a new 244 million people will be eligible to vote. 100 million more than 2020. Now check this out, which doesn't make sense to us, because I'm just trying to break it down and not be anti-Trump. I'm just saying there's some bullshit going on with both parties. But the truth remains is that we have people who are convicted felons who cannot vote. Now check this shit out. Convicted felons cannot vote. But a person who's running for office, they can receive votes. They can't vote, but they can receive it. So that means I could run for office. I could fuck up this whole world. I could be in prison, just fuck up some shit, and I could run for office. If people vote for me, I might can pardon myself. Ta-da! Right? As long as people vote me in. So I think it's just that thing that irks us when it comes to a lot of people who are felons, and there are a lot of people on parole, reformed, jailed, probably was innocent, overly sentenced, overly prosecuted, that's out there and going, America. Because America, them. So I'm just speaking probably from my experience, everyday people, broke ass people, poor people, hardworking, the working poor, not against rich people. But when you rich and you trying to F me over and you passing laws that's effing me over, it becomes personal. And when you have people that do that, they have the power because someone voted them in. Someone voted them in. And when you don't vote, you voted someone else in. I'm just saying, you don't have to like it, but it's how this effed up country works when it comes to the forefathers. It's just, you go to court, you think you'll never have to go to court in your life, and then you got to face a jury of your peers. Guess what? Trump didn't have the jury of his peers on his side.
He had a jury of his peers.
Okay, so husband said he did have a jury of his peers.
When you choose a jury, you always choose a jury of your peers.
Okay, but they voted. They came out with 34 guilty convictions against Trump. So with him thinking that they're his peers, it didn't work out in his favor, though. I mean, right? So who's your peers? So let's say there's crimes committed. You heard of Al Capone? Heard of Al Capone? He did not go to prison because of the M's and the unliving. Y'all know what that means. You can't say certain things, have advertisers, even though I know I've said enough F words and S words. Whoops! Sometimes I just can't paste and glide over things when I get emotional. You have people who are out there who are very angry, and then someone else sells us a bag of horse and tell us to eat it and make us eat it, right? When we try to weigh our options and go, there's no effing options for me. But a person who goes through all this, wastes tons of our dollars, and this happens, why? Because people like that are wired a certain way, and that circle's norm. Probably not our norm, but it's their norm. So this is something very devastating to those people. Great for those people who won, devastating for those who lost, because it is a rich man's game. It is. In spite of what party you're for. I'm not speaking against anybody. I'm just saying, recently what happened, Trump is guilty. 34 counts, and guess what? They called it a damn Class E. I've been working for the DA. I used to work for a district attorney, and I've never effing heard of a Class E. How come I'm 1 year old today, my black ass is going to be 58 years old, and I'm just now understanding what Class E means? Or Class A, Class C. I've heard of those. Class E? Andre, you heard of Class E?
Yeah.
Okay. I've been under a rock. That just baffled me when I heard about a Class C, possibly someone like that can just walk free. Not be arrested, not go through fingerprinting. It's just what bothers us is what feels not fair. Not about party. Just what feels that's not fair. And that's the stuff that we get so happy about or frustrated. That's where anxiety just boils over. I'm going to catch up on the chat. So, let's scroll up. Michael Dan says a choice will be made whether you vote or not. Exactly. And Lady Libra says, hello, I love weed. And Lady Libra says, exactly, Mike, exactly. Gen X or Z or whatever it's called, don't vote. Yeah. It's unfortunate. That power. It does make a difference. You can get bitter as you want. I've seen people, I've seen it. I used to help with political campaigns. I used to see people lose, and I did see change. I did see some laws that we've always wanted become some not necessarily laws yet, but proposals end up becoming laws that we've always wanted. And I've also seen where we felt it was cut in stone by the Supreme Court that it's a permanent law. We also saw where that can be just wiped away. Because who's voted in? If you have a president who's voted in, he's going to pick somebody in the Supreme Court that's going to benefit him. No matter what, it is controlled. But there is some little light at the end of the tunnel where we can feel that we have some control too. Scrolling down, Mike Aldana says they're eligible to run for office based on the fact allow. Yes. Olive Weed says Weed got 30 years. Back thing. Crazy. And then Olive Weed said that's why I retired from a certain job. Isn't that crazy? Over prosecuted. Eastside Harold, hello. Eastside Harold's in the house. He's a Houston, Texas fan. He goes for Texans. Others go for Cowboys. Welcome back, my brother Eastside. So, who's practicing celibacy? What's his name, Andre? American Woman. Da, 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 da. American Woman. Da, 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 da. What's his name? We can't think of the name over here. Y'all know what I'm talking about. 9 years celibate. 9 years. 9 years. 9 years. Yeah.
Lenny Kravitz.
Lenny Kravitz.
He didn't do it. I don't think he did the original.
So, Lenny Kravitz. Lenny celibate, and celibate for 9 years. And the reason why Eastside Harold has me thinking about this. Thank you, Eastside Harold. Because I was celibate. I'm over there looking at my husband for 20 years before I married my hubby. I was a virgin when I got married to a lowlife MFer. By the way, I was divorced. He's divorced and gone. That was my past. He had an infidelity disease. Infidelity disease. So he's the past. Lola goes, I have to go, my sister. I'll see you tomorrow night. Okay, sweetie, see you tomorrow. Got some great movies tomorrow. But the point I'm trying to make is that when I was celibate, I got married when I was 20. I was a virgin until I got married, right? I felt empowered. How do y'all feel? Any 40-year-old virgins out there? Do tell. Tell your girl. Tight. When I dated my hubby today, the hubby over there, we dated for a year. That means, let me reword that right. We didn't have sex for a year. We talked on the phone for a year. I kept him far, far away because if he was here, I'd be like, "Rawr, meow." You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it takes distance, right, to help us remain celibate. And then we were engaged for 1 whole year and then we got married. Okay. So what I'm trying to say, does celibacy help with keeping your head clear? Is it okay to be celibate? Or do we all have to be hoes and tramps? No, no. But I'm just saying, do we? I mean, is it something where it has become out of control? Does celibacy is that? I'm reading with Lola. Lola, what you? So thank you so much, Lady Libra. Again, shout out to you. Thank you for being here. I love you so much. I have, Lola says tight, and then Eastside says, Lola, are you selling a bit? Lola says, Eastside, I got a whole man. What you think? Whew, wow. And then Lady Libra says, good night, everyone. Hope to see you there. That's a choice, right? That's what Michael Dana says. So Lola goes, Eastside, I got a whole man. What you think? Oh boy. I don't know. I have to say, back in the day, I felt empowered being a virgin. I did. I didn't want to be like those loose help. I ain't judging nobody who's in the room that gave it up in school. Come on. I'm not going to shame nobody. I'm just saying for me. You know, the kind of music they came out with back in the day, wasn't that shit tempting? I mean, really? You just wanted to like jump in the bed and like, woo, Teddy Pendergrass. God damn, take my panties off and pew, I'm going to throw that on the stage. Some good music back there, right? So, but celibacy to me, tell me what y'all think. Celibacy to me is cleansing. Celibacy to me gets your head thinking. I don't know, but yeah, Lenny Kravitz. He's all that and a bag of chips, and then Gayle King is interviewing Lenny Kravitz, and you could tell Gayle King is all hot and bothered. Good night, Lady Libra. Mwah. Thank you for being here. See, tomorrow night's watch party. We're gonna party. Let's get nasty. Hubby's up and I'm getting nasty. Woo. Woo. Hubby.
Yeah.
Hello, hubby. I'm getting nasty. Thanks to Mike Aldana, I can't dance anymore without thinking about Wanda Sykes. Because he said, Mike Aldana says, I remind him of Wanda Sykes when I get down. I'm not trying to be like her, but I don't know. At least you got money. I don't. So Lola asked Eastside, are you? Inquiring minds want to know, Eastside. Are you? Is the question? Are you celibate? Are you doing the porky porker? Look at Mike Aldana. I love you, Mike Aldana. I love you, Mike Aldana. I love Eastside Harold. I love Lola. Lola. Hot sauce. That's right. Eastside Lola, you can have a man at home, but you also have an online man. Oh my God. Online man. I'm laughing because not at you, Eastside Harold, but it reminds me back in the 90s. Remember when we got access to internet? I think I did. Maybe because I'm in the country, but in the 1990s, How everybody was online, right? Like a no man's land, and everybody had an online wifey and an online hubby. And I thought you a changed man. Lola said, I thought you were a changed man. Eastside Harold said he's a changed man. Now that it depends. What does that mean to me, to us, right? When we're hearing that, what changed? What did he change? That's the question. What did he change? Dial up. Dial up. What's that mean? Help me out, Lola. An online side piece. Mike Aldana said online side. I tell you what, it's just getting serious. You know why? Because I was just thinking. My mind just went to, boy, people in relationships and you men out there are going like, and women going out there, oh, I got me a side piece online, right? They get emotionally involved, and they become, what's the word out there? Celibate. Because where they're getting their rocks off. Batteries, zucchini. I don't know. Y'all tell me. Tell your girl. Inquiring minds want to know. So, East Side in with Mark's daughter. Oh, is that what's up? I don't know, but she is a lovely girl. She's a lovely lady. I'm a subscriber. I subscribe. Sorry, I got to make my lips pop, y'all. Because the light's been on me. I had a book reading and my skin, I don't want to dry up before your eyes. I got to keep things on moist and fleek. Even though I hate that word moist because my husband uses it. But anyway, back to the chat. So Lola said, that's why I say he's a changed man, because he tells Mark that. Oh, really? Huh. You see how I learned just to keep quiet? W.B. Du Bois, I've learned a lot from him. Sometimes you got to be non-confrontational. Sometimes you just got to shut the fuck up. Thank you, W.B. Du Bois. Oh my God, this is such a fun conversation night, because we can talk about things that seem political without just like deep throating people with, what you should do. I mean, it's enough out there. Now I can't smack him with my wrench. No, yes, you can. You have a higher level wrench. You go, pow. There's different stages. Ooh, Rhonda, Eastside Harold. Ooh, oh, okay. Ooh, I think what ladies like too is just be respected. Sometimes I think there's men out there. It was like hubby was saying something to me. Andre, what was this about you were saying to me about something, and he used something about men. Oh, so I told him, I was telling him that, you see us women, how we get, older, and we kind of like, when we walk, we're like, back. Andre, you hear me? You know how that walk, right? Right? Not shaming women. It's real shit. Eastside Harold, Mike Aldell says, Eastside Harold not getting any help from me. Eastside's all talk. Well, he's got to show he can't, just not all about all talk. He's got to step it up. So, he got a wrench now. He got a gentleman's jacket. What? Eastside rocking a wrench. He got a gentleman's jacket. I forgot what I was saying. So anyway, we had this conversation, and we are adults. So I was talking to hubby today, and I said, just randomly running my mouth, and even though I feel everything I talk about has sustenance. Sorry, I got vitamin E oil on my skin. It looks so oily. But anyway, focus, Rhonda. So I said, honey, when we women, look what y'all did to us. look at me walking around my back. If you see women out there and they're going, and they're trying to walk around and go, oh, my back. I said, you know where that's from? You know what caused that? I said, that comes from, what'd I say, Andre? Huh?
I don't know.
What's that? What I say what happens to why our backs are the way they are?
I don't remember, Rhonda.
He said he don't remember. Lola. So I'm just gonna put it out there. Y'all ready? I'm gonna put it out there. Hi, heels. Hey, Miss TR. Miss TR is always coming in, catching me. Let's get nasty. Come on, baby, get on it. So anyway, so I'm trying to see how I can word that. Now my sister's in the room. So adult speaking, I was like, and I'm just not speaking. I'm just not speaking on me. Let's just say in general, because I said why women have that walking. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's always them pulling the husband because they older and they can't walk that well. But I said it's all that motion in the ocean ends up throwing that back out. Andre, it's that motion in the ocean. So what happens when you're doing acrobatic stuff and when, these things, swinging from chandeliers, things like that, it catches up with you. Tylenol, ibuprofen can't fix that. Okay? So I don't know why I brought it up. I guess we're talking about Lenny Kravitz celibacy for 9 years. Yeah, Google it, check it out. Lenny Kravitz, right? That's why he has an 8-pack or 6, 9, 12-pack, because his ass ain't got the emotion in the ocean type thing. And when you're doing the moment, the rabbit speed. Okay, y'all get it, right? Then we women, we blame it on the men because y'all asses put in these predicament positions. Then we're walking around like, oh. He said, I didn't do it. Hey, Coyote. Shout out to Lola, Hot Sauce, Eastside Harold, Mike Aldana, Miss TR. Oh, I know I got some more in there. Lady Libra, she's with the kids. I love wheat. Hello, beautiful people. Lady Libra was here. She had to get with the grandbabies. And shout out to all of y'all and thank you again for your super chat. I love you so much. Thank you. So Coyote comes in the room like Superman. He goes, I didn't do it. Now, Superman didn't do that, did he? Confused. So many uploading cartoons and all the superheroes are like, oh. But anyway, so Eastside Harold says, some women like to be folded up. Lola, isn't that? Oh my God. Some women like to be folded up. Lola, isn't that tight? What's that mean? Explain. So anyway, so that's what I was talking about earlier. Eastside, mind your business. There you go. Lola says, Eastside, mind your business. Changed man. He's a changed man. He's a changed man. Yeah, we had a very, I'm not going to beat a, what they call it, I'm not going to beat a dead horse. Is that what they call it? I don't know if y'all seen dead horses. That I take it personally because I have, because beating a dead horse is like 500 million. I'm very flexible. Ask my man. Look, swinging from them chandeliers got me. I'm like, oh my God. It's y'all's fault. I'm walking around stiff. Just got to say it like it is. You ever sit back in a car, you're sitting in Walmart, and you're just sitting in the car, and you're just like watching people just walk by. You just psychoanalyzing things and go, God, there's more women walking like their back is like all messed up. So Calio says, my lady is a redhead. It gets interesting. Oh, yeah, them redheads are hot. They hot too. I think their hair is so beautiful, the redheads. And then Lola says, Miss Tiara says, beautiful earrings. Thank you, Native American earrings. Thank you so much. Yeah, and I just, I was going through trying to find what to wear. I was showing people my t-shirt. Y'all want to see my t-shirt? Yes? I got to fix these things before I show you. Before, make sure everything's copacetic. I'm not that kind of woman I go, y'all want to see something? Look. No. Girlfriend got to fix things. I got to tighten it up. All right, make sure everything is copacetic. Okay, I'm going to show you my t-shirt. Here it goes, y'all. Here's my t-shirt. La-la. I'd rather be reading. Oh, such a geek. I'm such a freaky geek. For my husband. So yeah, I love my shirt. I'm so happy it came in the mail. I was like, oh my God, I love reading. I love it. I just thought it was a cute shirt. It's light pink and all that, and then some. And so, Isa, you single? Are you mingling? Let me catch up on my. We all grown folks here, Eastside. And Lola says, okay. And then Calio says, not again. You're going to put me in the doghouse. No, don't go to the doghouse. My husband's right over here. So, if anything, he's encouraging me. Hey, Andre, do you encourage what I talk about?
Yeah.
He said, yeah. He keep cooking like that, Mama gonna smack that ass. Okay. So anyway, Coyote says, not again. Okay, and then Lola says, Rhonda's a low freak. Miss Tiara says, not me. Whatever, Miss Tiara. Whatever. Whatever.
Mom, go by mommy. Call her. She wants some attention.
Lamondra, come here.
So she got your food over there.
Anytime you lose conversation and forget what you want to say,
She's trotting over.
call the cat.
She's trotting over. There she is.
Hello, baby. Oh. She ate all the food, Daddy.
Oh, okay.
Oh. I just love that baby.
Oh, damn, I wish I never came over here.
I just love that baby. I kiss my cat. I do. I kiss her. Leave me alone. You see her? Oh, I don't have the bed over here. She goes, leave me alone. So, Mike Aldana's laughing. Lola says, Rhonda, reading chat just like Mark now. I'm sorry. Let me read. I think what happens when you start laughing, everything just is, is all over the place. So I'm very flexible. I ask my man, okay, make sure I'm reading everything right. My lady is a redhead. It gets interesting, Coyote says. So he said, let's see, we all grown folk here. Lola. Rhonda is low-key a freak. Okay, and then Mike Aldan is laughing. Lola says, Rhonda reading. Eastside Herald says, Lola Cowboys going get you a first-class bus ticket. Great out to Yeah, if y'all don't get the joke, there's some underlining things there when it comes to Greyhound. If y'all don't know, where have you been? Eastside shit. Man, thank you, Lord. I've been blessed to have never had to experience Greyhound, and it ain't pretty. From what I know, it ain't pretty. I know they got some new buses out there, and they call themselves revamping or remarketing themselves and stuff, but I don't know, y'all. Greyhound, I think it's Greyhound. Coyote says, bus, come on now. Get a plane.
I would never work for Greyhound.
My hubby said he would never
I
work
worked
for.
with them before. I did work with them.
He said he would never. He
Worked
would
for
never
them.
work for Greyhound. He worked with them. He would never. He's been a tour bus. My hubby was a tour bus driver forever. 2 to 3 days. 2 to 3 days. That's stop. Mike Aldana said, Andre, 2 to 3 days of non-stop noise.
What?
Mike Aldana, Greyhound.
Oh, he rode for 2 or 3 days on the bus.
Yeah, probably. I mean, 2 or 3 days. That's like, let me see what's going on. Then first class though. Eastside. Husband said, ain't no, what is Andre?
Ain't no damn first class.
He said,
Damn Greyhound bus.
ain't no damn first class of a Greyhound bus. And then Lola, oh, Lola, did I see her? And some peaches. Oh, did y'all see that? Y'all a witness, right? Y'all a witness. Y'all a witness. Did I see a kiss and peaches? Damn, did you finally win Lola's heart, Eastside? It took the Greyhound ticket? Aw, took a Greyhound ticket. It's not a good thing, Rhonda. Oh, it means kiss my ass. Stop it, y'all. You're killing me over here. She has to shake me. Rhonda, it's not everything is rose-colored glasses. Not everything. Lola said, let's see, I don't know. That Greyhound was around rocket power. I didn't know that Greyhound was around. That's what Miss TR said. Sure is around. Lola said it's not a good thing. Callie says I might have to screenshot it. Lola says, hell no. Michael Dana says first class means you're riding up front with bus driver. My husband's laughing over there, Mike, what you said. He said first class. Eastside Harold said, Lola, you want a free trip to Houston? Eastside Harold saying to Lola, do you want a free trip to Houston? I had to admit, is it fair for me to say that
What's the matter, Mommy?
that you gotta be really desperate to take that offer? Eastside, Lola says, Eastside Pass, nobody wants to go to Houston. They have some damn good restaurants out there, though. Food? Anybody say food? Food? Huh? Oh my God, y'all got me killing y'all. I mean, I'm not even like, I didn't even plan. got some good food. East Side, what you could do is study the best restaurants there and then come out with that first. Huh?
I think she wants you over here because she's running back and forth.
Martha, hi baby.
Over here.
Hi. So my hubby says Martha is wanting me to be over there because she's running. Hi baby. Oh, she's getting a little nervous because she wants me. She wants me. And then when I hold her, she's like, stop, let me down. No. Let me go. Stop it. Yeah, that's Martha, Diva, Miss Diva. So again, Eastside Herald said, Lola, don't you want a free ride to Houston? Lola says, Eastside, I pass. Nobody want to go to Houston. And then Eastside LOL. Then Lola says, on a bus? What the fuck you think I am? Y'all know Lola get me going, okay? She gets me going. I mean, I can't help it because she just gets me going. You could just feel her energy, you know? And then Coyote says, first class bus trip when first class food. Y'all trip me up. First class bus trip, then first class food. You You gotta pair it. You know what pairing is? You know what I'm saying? Like you pair a wine with a certain dish. Like red is for, red wine's for, meat, steak, beef, and white wine's for chicken and fish. So you gotta pair it up. You gotta say, probably don't use Greyhound first. Google some nice restaurants. Make sure you check out how they're rated. And then probably talk about something romantic, like probably the Museum of Arts. You know what I'm saying? Something that it's going to be hard because guess what? California pretty much got it all. You know what I'm saying? Got Spirit Airlines. So let me catch up on it. First class, but Lola says, get one off your chickadee. Ooh. Eastside Harold says, Lola, after a few trips to Houston, I might upgrade you to Spirit Airline. And then, how come I'm laughing? I'm just running out of breath in my lungs. Ooh, where's my CPAP machine? Lola said, Eastside, you F up. Mm-hmm. Water break. Y'all drinking water? I gotta have my water break. I've been laughing so much. I'm winded. Eastside Lola, y'all are something else. Y'all are funny. I like how Lola comes back the way burns you. Chop. She got you. I thought that was JetBlue Airlines. Mike Aldana says, don't say I didn't offer. Well, we're going to have to work on your game plan, Eastside. Greyhound is an instant turn off, so you have to work with something else. You know what I'm saying? Like what you could probably do, say, I can come see you in a public place, but don't say, I'm going to take a Greyhound bus to come see you. Don't do that, because that's worse. Just don't lie. Don't lie. But say, to a public place. And I have a reservation made at Hell's Kitchen, Gordon Ramsay's Hell Kitchen, and say that after the date, we can go our separate ways. See what I'm saying? You gotta like don't put it all out there. Just be more giving than receiving. I'll take you out to Hell's Kitchen, which is like a 3-year wait. It's a 3-year waiting list. But guess what? It'll put something in someone's mind. No, I'm not with. No, don't do lies. I don't ever do the lies. But she doesn't have to know too much. Like, I gotta take a Greyhound to come see you. That's a big turn up. Say, I'm coming to see you. And I'll meet you at a public place. I'm paying for the meal. Got reservations at Hell's Kitchen, Gordon Ramsay. And then after that, you can go your way and I go other way, right? Separate. No kiss goodbye. Smile. I'm telling you. Boy, when you kind of make it hard and you're showing that you have your restraint, woo-wee. Give an example like what I did to my husband. No, I'm not going to go there. But anyway, Eastside is the type of person that would hit anything with a shirt. Oh, that's horrible. That's not good, Eastside. Shouldn't do that. And then Cal says, we can meet at a restaurant. Waiter, bring me the free bread and 2 glasses of your finest tap water. Oh, Cal Skirt. Lola says skirt. Oh, with a skirt. Okay. And then Eastside Lola, ask you a question. God, work on today. We got to help everybody. We got to all help Eastside. Let's get his game plan up. You know what I'm saying? Got to work on his game because don't ever use Greyhound. That's the worstest thing. Coyote's got eyes like that's the worst. Yeah, Coyote said, not because he's a Houston Texans fan. Forget it. And then Lola Cowboys can ask you a question, and then Lola's like, East Side what? Okay, so she's going, East Side. Lola's going, what? She goes, what? He's trying to type it right now, y'all. We gotta be patient. He's gotta type. He's typing his question. And I hope it's a gentleman-like question. And I hope it's gentleman-like, and I hope it's gentleman-like. I always tell everybody, I said, Lola will take care of East Side. She'll take care of East Side. We don't have to worry about that. Oh, East Side. We all like East Side. We know that. The camaraderie is good. This is more entertaining than sports right now. No. Speaking of sports, Mavs. Go Mavs. Y'all, Mavericks doing good. They're not doing good. They're doing great, actually. Lola, is your man a brother? Doesn't matter, does it? I'm all up in y'all's business. I'm sorry. I'm like, ooh, what'd they say? What y'all say? Tell me. Is your man a brother? So she don't have to answer that, but that's up to her what she wants to answer. But it looks like she has a man. She got a man. She got a man. She loves her man. And that's great. And then Eastside Harold's like, just asking. So what we have tomorrow, y'all, I think, did we have enough of the Trump conversation? Did I give any advice? I didn't close it out. Let me close the conversation out respectfully. He goes respectfully. So he adds an adverb. So quickly, 60 seconds, I'm going to say, how do we deal with this political stress? I said I have answers, right? Eastside, what you think? You'll be creeping in the back, so you know I have said I have a... She said, I have a chocolate at home. She got a chocolate. A chocolate. I tell people I have a macadamian latte. And then, Coyote says he has a red latte, redhead latte. Michael Dan said, Eastside Harold looking for comparison. So I'll go over the 60 seconds. I ain't gonna bore you with anything. We're not trying to preach anything to anybody, but I do too much. I write notes for myself. So how do we deal with this? Managing stress related to political change. Managing stress related. Stay informed about what you know. Understand your limits. Find commonalities with others. Find meaningful ways to get involved in your community and take care of yourself. And we've always talked about that. Taking care of yourself. And it seems just like easy stuff, right? Take care of yourself means probably mind your own business, but politics and what people believe, in different ways. And people have a reason why they do react different ways, because there's the right to protest peacefully and do what they need to do. So okay, so Lila, okay. Okay, I had to go back and read Michael Dan again. So Michael Dan says, Eastside Harold looking for comparison. And then he said, okay. Eastside Harold says, okay. And then Coyote, they turning politics into a sports event. It is. It's like that. It's crazy. 79 minutes into my life. This is Rhonda's lovely Sparks. Thank you for being here tonight. Thank you for being with me. I think what I'm going to do, I didn't want to just just go crazy about the Trump thing, but just basically not talking about party per se, and not trying to chase people away, but just things that we can do. We know we can do it, but talking about it kind of sets the table. Say, well, I'm going to go out there and I heard this, but I'm going to go out there and I'm going to still be a damn fool. How do we keep our sanity? There's ways of keeping our sanity. Coyote says, They said when Biden and Trump debate, they will have commercials. It will be like the Super Bowl. So I'm behind. Did they say that there is a debate scheduled yet? And I know I'm going to be here, and I think what I'll do is have a live watch party. I got to. Yeah, I got to. I got to have a live watch party when it comes to things like that. Because, we got to talk about it. We got to see. You got to see. It's going to be interesting. And I don't have a problem with age. Y'all know me. I love my old people. I've always gravitated to old folks. I think if you got it, you got it. It doesn't matter about age. George Foreman whipped a man's ass half his age. Made a comeback and whipped his ass and got one heavyweight championship, heavyweight title of the world, boxing heavyweight. So, sometimes we kind of can shoot our own selves in the foot when we use age. And yeah, there's some mindful things that we have about us. We have a lot of power. Coyote says, what you trying to say, Rhonda? You like us old asses? I think I'm older than you, Coyote. Yeah. And then Mike says, I'm limiting and I'm trying to see if I can read it. My exposure in current news. I've limited a lot. I'll tell you what I watch, because it's no shame in my game. I watch Rachel Maddow on Mondays. Tyson versus, speaking of that, when is that scheduled? But I do like Rachel Maddow. She has a thing about her where she's intellectual, and she has this great way of like having an answer for something, right? It's like she'll go back historically and educate you when it comes to what happened back then, and usually brings it up current and how it compares to today. And she also has a podcast. I like listening to her on Mondays. And I kind of go back and forth with MSNBC sometimes. I basically mostly watch the news on YouTube, some highlights, and I have my favorites there. I know it sounds more liberal, but that's just me. That's what I like. I like listening to something that speaks my language, that speaks to me. It doesn't enable me. It's just my right to choose something that speaks to me. Just like y'all out there, you want to, pick something that speaks to your heart and mind. It's fair. I wouldn't want to listen to somebody make me cringe and vomit all the damn time, would you? So, Mike Aldana says, postpone now with Tyson health scare on a recent airplane. Really? So the Tyson fight, a health scare? Mike Tyson has a health scare? Tyson health scare on a airplane ride. Okay, Caliola says, Mike Aldana, so I would love for Tyson to knock his butt out. But realistically, if they let them truly fight, it would be hard for a 50-year-old man to fight even a D plus 20 something year old, if I bet. It's Paul. I've had some, not to say because I've had this experience that I know everything. Because I used to be really, really into boxing when I felt back in the day boxing was decent. You know what I'm saying? When I saw some newer fights, when I say newer fights, sometime like 6 years ago, I think I stopped watching boxing like for years. And it just ticked me off, man. It just seemed like something just wasn't judged right. You know what I'm saying? Like some cheating going on. And I just can't do it. I can't waste my time with something where I feel, oh, this is foul. Because that's how I almost lost interest in football. Heard about Deflategate and stuff, So, what I've learned working in boxing circles, I did work in that boxing circle, is that once you have it, you never lose it. You don't lose it. You're grain fed, you got some power behind your punch. I said grain fed. Corn fed. I mean, what that means, country terms, y'all know. Don't be acting like y'all don't know what I'm saying. But that means that either you're born with it or you're not. either you got that it factor or you don't. Evander Holyfield, not taking anything from him, he, he worked up to a different weight class. He worked with machines and stuff, and they were experimenting, and they got him up to a certain weight class, right? And I gotta get me another light. So, but I'm saying when you're corn-fed and you got something like, let's say for example, we haven't seen Tyler Guyton on the field yet, even though I believe he's going to kill some people out there on the field, right? And y'all know who Tyler Guyton, Dallas Cowboys, knew off that. So he looks pretty corn-fed. He looks like, man, he can tear your ass up. I mean, come on now, 6'8", almost 300 and some pounds, kicking 400 easy. He looks pretty lean to me. I think when you are born with it and you got it, baby. No matter what your age is, you got it. Now, if Jake is not this is my opinion, working in that field, if Jake is not a professional and he can't take gut punches and he can't take those punches to the chin, and he can't take that pressure, and he's never been in that environment enough where he's won, you know what I'm saying? A lot of stuff because of having power behind that punch, he ain't gonna do too good. That's just an opinion. Just from my experience being around some famous people in that circle. I've seen it happen where I've seen an old man wear the hell out of 8 people who were hired for him to practice, right? He knocked every one of them out. Easily. So, I don't know. I think Mike Tyson, he's going to be a little slower. Of course, he's older. But that power just doesn't burn away. And plus, he look like he's been keeping physically fit. And he's got a good woman in his life, so don't seem like he's doing any drugs or alcohol to interfere with that. You know what I'm saying? So, you get an old man, and he drinks water, and he eats healthy, and he works out, he will beat a young chicken anytime. He smacked the I don't know, what y'all think? Tell your girl. So, Coyote says, political views don't bother me. I consider myself mostly conservative, but not every view. I think the system is designed to divide people while they still and control us. And that's true. There's no doubt that that's happened, that happens. You know what I'm saying? I agree that 1,000%. And then Mike Aldana says, muscle memory. And then Coyote says, I do think that no matter the age, the right hit will knock anyone out. I worry about Mike's endurance against a youngster. I'm curious. I don't know a whole lot about this this guy that he's fighting. You know what I'm saying? I mean, yeah, you can use that speed, but can you take a punch? Because all it's going to take is one of Tyson's punch. Can you take it? Can you take one? With that one punch, did he crack a rib? Did he bust your eye wide open? I mean, just any of those things will ruin your chances of ever surviving, period. Just a bleeding eyeball. They're like, fights, stop. You know what I'm saying? I mean, your skin has the ability to just stay firm and take punches. These gloves, they can cut skin. I mean, it's going to be fascinating. It's going to be interesting to watch this fight. I just can't wait. Y'all just have to keep me updated so we can watch together. I'll do a watch party. I can't play it. I can't air it. I can watch it on TV and we could talk about it. We could be in a live chat room. I could do that. So, and then welcome back, Lola. She's my Lola. Lola. Hot sauce. And then Michael Dan says, Logan Paul's fighting people past their prime, which I guess is good for him. When is the fight? Yeah, I'm curious. I think I saw someone said that it was kind of delayed, but people do have that thing in their head where they're like, "Oh, you old, you ain't gonna make it," and we understand youth and stamina, and we understand to pair people up. It's probably smart to not choose anybody fresh and strong and guy who presently got a belt right now. You know what I'm saying? But if you're going to be in the field for a long time, then you got to start, you know, bottom, work yourself up. But don't look like this is anything like a long-term career. But it'll be interesting if he's trying to make some fast cash, you know. So Calio's, honestly, they will probably hold back and make it show mostly good. Oh, us show mostly. Good for Mike to make some money. Don King stole most of his money. I swear it, Don King is trash. Not a fan. I'm not a fan. I just had to like let my mind go without me saying things. Lola said I was going to go to Target, but I got lazy. That's okay. We put off things. What's today? Friday? Yeah, today's Friday. So it's kind of like, you know, I'm like, certain things I don't have to go and do. You know, I could do without it, do it later. Thank God my husband loves driving. He goes to town every day. It's amazing. And then Mike Aldana says, it's Jake Paul. Sorry. That's okay. I understood what you meant, Mike. I'm just going to be in, you know, Mike Tyson has always known for having speed and power. And I saw a fight that Mike Tyson had where he went past a certain amount of rounds. He struggled badly. So, you know, he like stays in his lane. He said if he could probably knock him out the first round, second round, going into third is pushing. It's going to be messed up. Because what Jake Paul could do is to, you know, wear him out, get him tired. It don't look like Mike Tyson's out of shape, though. I'm just saying. Even though I'm not a Tyson fan. I'm not a Mike Tyson fan. But I respect his game. I respect him. Eastside Harold said, Lola, buy yourself a nice two-piece for your trip to Houston. Aww. He said, buy a two-piece. What's a two-piece? I'm thinking shirt and pants. And then Calio says, if Mike was the same age as Paul, game over, it would be murder scene. Yeah. I've never seen Jake Paul move, fight. I haven't been following that. If I could study some of his work, I could like instantly have a stronger opinion. But it'll be interesting. I mean, what is the purse? What is the amount of money he's going to be making? And Lola says, Eastside, shaking my head. Aww. Eastside Harold's from humble beginnings. You know? Eastside Harold ain't giving up. Is that the same guy fought Mayweather? Andre, did Jake Paul fight Mayweather?
I don't know.
Oh no, I've been out of.
I haven't kept up with boxing.
I know I have been out of boxing for a long, long, long time. Jake's going to do everything he can to avoid any of Tyson's. Oh yeah, he's going to try to use speed. He could, if Tyson, the only thing he could win with, I think, if he can. I think for Jake, if he has speed and he could wear Tyson out. Tyson, if Tyson ever connects, even if it's one time, he's going to be obliterated because Jake Paul, he don't look like he can take those kind of punches. I mean, do y'all think he can take the punches? I don't see it. You take one punch. I used to be in a ring too. I would practice. I didn't let anybody hit me because them damn gloves are misleading. You think them gloves are soft? Them damn gloves ain't soft. I used to work out too boxing. Mike Tyson has power and experience because there is, you know, Mike Tyson, street fighter, right? And he had to learn discipline to be a boxer. Then I don't know the tell of the tape on Jake. I don't know the tell of the tape. So so Coyote said, "Really, I am cheap." And then Lola Cowboy, I was laughing at Coyote, just put it out there. And then Coyote, you can take my seat on that. And then Eastside Harold says Mike Tyson's 60 years old. Age ain't nothing but a number. What's that? I forgot. I'm out of tune, Aaliyah. Age ain't nothing but a number. Mm-hmm. And then hey, William Williams. Mike, it's now Saturday. I'm back. What's up, William Williams? Hello. My book. No, you're my movie bestie. We got some good stuff coming up. We got some good stuff. And then Lola says, Rhonda, read Coyote other message before that one. Okay, let me see what Coyote wrote. Eastside, it got me. Oh, okay. So Eastside says, if I got me a nice two-piece, you taking me out. If I got me a nice two-piece, you taking me out. And then he goes, just joking. Really, I am cheap. Okay. Lola says, Coyote, you can take my seat on the bus. Mike Tyson said, Eastside says 60 years old. It's now Saturday. Well, again, welcome back, William Williams. And Tyson does have a top of the line experience. He has been to the top, and Jake hasn't. So maybe it'll be interesting. Once you have the experience, you know. But again, it depends. If Jake has leg work, and I know everybody's not like Muhammad Ali, but if he has that footwork going on, where he can use the ring to his advantage. Okay, Coyote, if he can use the ring to his advantage and use that to wear him out, but gee, can you survive the punch? That's the thing. Can you survive one? Now, we know it's going to be more than one punch, okay? It's going to be, connections, right? Anything that Mike puts on you and it connects, can he survive? I think it's going to be bloody. What could shut Mike down if he gets cut under the eye and it bleeds so much they have to stop the fight? Things like that can happen. Lola says, Rhonda, read Callie. Okay, yeah, I did. Okay. And then Mike says, say goodbye to your social media empire if Tyson lands any fists on Jake Paul. Really? Say goodbye to your social media empire if Tyson lands any punch. You really think so? So your girl Rhonda's going to have to check out some tapes. Because I don't know anything about Jake Paul. I know nothing. I got to check him out. Callie says, be right back. And Lola says, so it was Logan that fought Mayweather. Okay. Huh. So he has some ring experience, okay? I don't know the tale of the tape on what's his name, Jake Logan? Let me look up something here. Is it Jake Logan? Let me look up his I like calling it tale of the tape. Jake Logan history. Oh, Logan Paul. Where I get Jake Logan? Logan Paul? Okay, okay, sweetheart. Love you. Thank you. Thank you for dinner. Andre said good night. He's going to sleep. Hubby's going to sleep. It's time to get nasty. Come on, baby, get on it. Oh, one's a professional wrestler and the other's pro. Oh, okay. Here it is, Logan Paul. Let me see. Born 1995, is an American social media influencer and professional wrestler. Okay. YouTuber, entrepreneur, and actor. He has over 23 million subscribers on his YouTube channel and has ranked on the Forbes list for the highest paid YouTube creators. Really? Dang, he's making some money off YouTube. It's about time for me to get in the bed. Oh, sweet dreams, Willie Williams. We'll see you tomorrow at the movie watch party. We'll see you tomorrow at the movie watch party. Got some great got a double feature scheduled. Trying to think what I scheduled, basically, because I've been scheduled so far in advance. I don't want to get all my things mixed up because I try to schedule every day. I want to get 2 months in advance. And there's many reasons why I schedule in advance. But to let you know, my reason is in case there's a power outage over here on this end because, this time of year weather does get cray-cray. Also, YouTube has been funny acting, so I don't want to have uploading problems and then I can't upload a movie. That's why I always try to schedule in advance. So if I have any issues and I don't show up at a watch party, trust me, if me and Andre don't show up, you all moderators will understand it's because we have no power or some inclement weather condition. We try to get in touch with family like Miss TR and someone let them know where they can, relay that. But if you see none of us and something's happened and it has to be no electricity. So I try to plan it where you all could still have a show, life goes on. And we could still have a decent show for you all entertainment. And so that's why I schedule in advance. I don't like doing things last minute. But I want to finish reading too. As a wrestler, he's been signed to WWE since June. And again, wrestling is different than boxing. Boxing is a whole different game. Subscribers, 23.5 million. Paul gained a following in 2013, posting sketches of now defunct video sharing application Vine. He registered his first YouTube channel, the official Logan Paul. So he has a lot of, obviously, social gain. I'm just trying to look up some things here. Okay, here it is. He's an actor, television, film work, Law and Order, Special Victims, White Collar. Paul has been involved in several controversies, most notably in relation to a trip to Japan in December 2017, during which he visited Korogara Forest, a notorious suicide site, filmed himself finding the corpse of a suicide victim and uploaded the footage to his YouTube channel. His promotion of scams and failed ventures, including Crypto Zoo, in which he failed to compensate more than 1.5 million investors. Make sure I didn't miss any. Okay, Coyote, welcome back, Coyote. One's a professional wrestler and the other's a professional boxer. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. It's about time for me to get, okay, sweet dreams. Again, back to Williams. Coyote says he's back. Welcome back, Coyote. And then Mike Aldenis, I understand the inclement weather situation, especially growing up in Dallas. Yeah. So I try to be smart about it, keep things scheduled, keep things fresh and going. So I'm going to read now his boxing career. Let's see what his boxing career says. Okay, so on February 3rd, 2018, following his white-collar amateur boxing match with Joe Wheeler, British YouTuber KSI challenged Paul to a boxing match. On February 24, 2018, it was announced that Paul and his brother would be fighting KSI and his younger brother Deji in 2 white-collar boxing matches. The fight ended as a majority draw, with 2 judges scoring the fight, 57-57. Yeah, I'm just an exhibition bout with Floyd Mayweather Jr. Okay. So yeah, he's got a boxing record. Yeah, that's going to be interesting. A rough competitor. He appeared to harbor some doubt about how seriously Mayweather had taken the fight, saying, "I'm going to go home thinking did Floyd let me survive." Mayweather later stated that he did hold back, saying it was a real fight. It would have been a blowout in the first round. If I had put money on it, I'd say Tyson, and I'm not a Tyson fan. But, yeah, Eastside Herald. So Coyote says prime Tyson is a top 2. He's in his prime. top 2 or 3 fighter. He may be best ever in just prime. Ali was a bad man. Oh yeah, absolutely. Eastside Harold, Jake fighting Tyson. Yes. Yeah, so I don't know, I'm just that old school girl. It's like I've seen a lot of tell of the tape. I've seen a lot of contracts. And I've seen people that are older, and I've seen it with my own eyes when it comes to experience and being able to take a punch and then hit with power. You have to have a lot of power behind that punch. If you're throwing a whole bunch of combinations and there's no power behind it, you will not make it. So my thing is, I don't know about Jake, but is he a power hitter? I didn't really read everything. I don't know what was his weight category. It's his boxing category. Was it heavyweight? Because Tyson's a heavyweight. So my question is he a heavyweight? Mayweather wasn't a heavyweight, was he? I don't know. Y'all tell me. Mayweather having landed 43 punches out of 107 compared to Paul's, landing about 12%, which is 28. Anything can go down when it comes to boxing too. And then Calio says you need a strong base and strong core to really hit with power. Exactly. You got to be able to take, a lot of people don't know, you got to be able to take those punches. And I don't know what category. I didn't know let me see, was Floyd Mayweather what category did Floyd Mayweather fight in? Let me see. So Floyd Mayweather fought in super featherweight, lightweight, light welterweight, and little weight. So what is Jake Paul's weight class? Right, okay. Jake Paul, right? What is Jake Paul's weight class? Cruiserweight. So we have a cruiser. It's him, right? Oh, okay. See, I'll keep saying it's Logan and Jake Paul. He has two brothers. Logan fought Mayweather. It's about time for me to, okay, I scrolled up so I want to see. Was playing with Logan, he could have knocked him out. I hate it when people play with the sport. That's when you really F up. Please don't play around with sport. It's crazy. Mayweather was light but feather in others, and heavyweight is another animal, much bigger, usually way more rich. Oh yeah, Floyd fought a different weight class. Yeah. Yeah. So tell me, put in the chat room who you for. Who you for? Because it really wasn't a real fight. Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, you got Tyson, who's heavyweight, and you have someone else who's a cruiserweight. Tyson? Yeah, Lola says Tyson. What else y'all got for me out there? Who y'all for? Mike Aldana, you for Jake? I'm just curious. I think I'm rooting for Tyson. I don't gamble anymore. Yeah, I'm not gambling. Do no gambling. No, I did spend too much money once at Dave & Buster's. I was playing a zombie game. Spent like $50. I felt so violated because I couldn't stop fighting them zombies on that machine. I was wanting to win and kill the zombies, and it was such a great freaking high. I just couldn't stop. $50, that ain't happening no more. And then Lola says, unless Tyson got a bag to lose, rooting. Yeah. Michael Dana, who you for? East Side, who you calling? Tyson, but I expect Paul to win exhibition matches. Yeah. I'm curious. I mean, you know, when I saw some fighting, I'm trying to think how long it's been. 10 years. Jake not a small man, and he owned that. Oh, he's on the juice. What's juice? I know you don't want to type it out. So is that the C? You know, is it that candy cane? I mean, you know what? Seems like Tyson has a good wife. What does that mean, Rhonda, that he has a good wife? He juiced like LeBron. Oh. He owned that prime drink. Oh. I didn't know LeBron was on that too. That's scary. I mean, I thought people were testing. See how I think? I mean, how are they getting away with that? They're not testing these people? That's crazy. How are you going to put your legacy on the line like that? LeBron? Even though Mavs is my team, so. But LeBron, get your shit together. But I was saying about Mike Tyson's wife, right? What I'm thinking, what I know. Mike Tyson's wife was an attorney. And she's like, it's the truth. I mean, we women, I know you're saying, well, women save men, and we take them in, we dust them off, and we shave their things, and we give them a good haircut and a pedicure, and we push them out there and go, you go win, baby, you can win, right? Well, I'm thinking the wife did that and got his head in the right game, because Mike Tyson's scruples is got some things going on sometimes. But the point, get to the point, Rhonda. The scruples, the lack of scruples has helped him win. The thing is does he still have that killing instinct? It's all about instinct. A boxer loses it. But I think Mike Tyson just never loses the killing instinct in spite of who he's married to, in spite of how old he is. What they say, you can't put lipstick on a pig. I'm not saying Mike Tyson's a pig. I'm saying that doesn't change things. You know what I'm saying? Just an opinion. So LeBron playing pro basketball at 40, players called him out. Whoa. Mike Aldana says, I'm more of a Manny, is it Pacquiao? Pacquiao. Oscar De La Hoya. Yep, I'm Oscar De La Hoya. Yeah. I kind of haven't been keeping up, but I want to get back in boxing again. I just got really upset with a fight that I felt that was cheated, and I was like, no. You know what I'm saying? When you know the game, right? You know how they score, and that just didn't seem right. I understand you got to knock people completely out, but geez, you know. Coyote, what kind of pedicure are you talking about? Wait. Oh, talking about me. Oh, you're saying what kind of pedicure you talking about? Do you know what I'm talking about? And then Mike Aldana says, Tyson's always training fighters. And Lola says, Oscar was on that white girl. What's that mean? Oscar was on the white girl? You talking about the candy cane? Oh. No. De La Hoya's cross-dressing cocaine. Holy Sanders, Oscars. Michael Dennis says, Holy Sanders. Okay. Thank you for educating me. I appreciate it so much. There is cheating in every sport, Rhonda. I've seen it, even in junior high. Oh, it's horrible. It just burns me out. I mean, I'm just like burnt out. You know what I'm saying? Certain things, I'm like, no. We can't. I don't like unfairness. I mean, and it just really gets really dirty. I'm like, yeah, you threw this because it's politics. Oh, you threw the fight. You did this and that because, you're going to get a bigger purse next time. You know what I'm saying? And no, I like the old fashioned. You know what I'm saying? Fight to fight. Come on, back gloves. Let's go. And you got real punches. You got, real fights back in the day. I don't know how they're fighting today. I know it's different, obviously, but this is interesting. There are pics. So there are pics. Eastside, there are pics. Cross-dressing cokehead? Seriously? Wow. I'm gonna look that up. Your girl gonna look it up. Oscar de la Hoya, cross-dressing cokehead. Oh my God, what am I hearing these titles?
Let's talk Oscar de la Hoya for a little bit. This was a surprising story, to say the least. You have him coming out saying that he was an addict of cocaine. He was an alcoholic. How did it get to this point, Robert?
Well, I think Oscar has really been, despite the fact that he was a terrific little fighter and a fabulous business person with Golden Boy Promotions, I'm afraid that he is a tormented individual.
That's so sad.
Involved in drugs and alcohol and cross-dressing, unless one has some serious issues. And if one looks at De La Hoya years back, he was always so sort of fresh and so camera-ready and so smiley. And I always felt that there was something artificial about it. That he was just.
I don't know why I didn't pick up anything artificial about that.
That there's something amiss somewhere.
And what was that?
I think it was that he never had a childhood. I mean, I'm no therapist, but I think he never had a childhood. I think he was thrown into the gym at the age of...
So I comment throughout this so I won't get copyrighted. That's interesting.
Ambitions for his son.
And this is dated 12 years ago.
And started teaching him how to fight. And
That's just very sad how
Bigger fight for him?
he got caught up in some stuff like that. Because I just remember him being Golden Boy, this and that, and
none of which really matters.
that cocaine, boy. The thing is, what makes you get into cocaine in the first place? What's going on for you to be what appear to be a healthy lifestyle, and then all of a sudden you go, yeah, I want to snort some cocaine today. You know what I'm saying?
It seems like he pretty
What gets you?
to manage all that, and as Oscar de la Hoya, he can get his head knocked around and
Oscar de la Hoya cross-dressing cocaine. I'm intrigued, y'all. I mean, not excited. I mean, it's disappointing. Cross-dressing sex parties? Oh my God. Oh my God, y'all. On YouTube, Oscar de la Hoya cross-dressing and drugs. I think
everybody's saying things about you. It was either he's drunk.
Yeah.
You said they questioned your manhood. Like, how do you deal with
It's the truth. It's the truth. I accept it. I now accept
This
it.
is
I don't have to deny it
2023.
anymore. All these years I know that's not me.
Wait, I didn't wear that.
Oh,
Those
God,
fucking women's clothes.
Eastside.
I didn't fucking.
Eastside. So it says Oscar De La Hoya on his lingerie photos, addiction, depression, Olympics, and losing $1 million.
I guess this girl told me, hey, wear some fucking clothes. All right, fuck. What man wouldn't? You know? I don't know.
He even looks different there, you know what I'm saying, than he did years ago.
Oscar De La Hoya. Flower time, brother. It's a pleasure to see you, man. You look good, man.
Can y'all hear that okay?
Take me to that well. Whatever.
So I have to kind of speak through it so I don't get copyrighted and have an opinion.
Always look good, bro. I was like, what the hell do you do? And you was like, what was it? Was it avocado? Aguacate. You was like, aguacate.
Yeah, he's like the golden boy. That's sad.
I feel amazing. I mean, you asked me,
Obviously,
right?
he's doing better now.
At this moment, I feel incredible. I feel the best I've ever felt. And that wishing well, I've been trying to look for it for like years.
Oh, okay. Yeah. But when you say right now, was there ever a time when you were feeling like, because you gave a lot to the
I know when he was on HBO, all of a sudden I didn't see him
Has been
on HBO anymore. You know, he was working there, had an addiction, right?
hard work.
Big boy, yeah. Lola said big boy.
With stuff, with demons and this, everything that goes with the territory of being a public figure.
Right.
The territory of being an iconic figure, a sports figure, And so once I can get past that, once I can realize, all that what people
It's
are
just
talking
really
about,
unfortunate.
whether it's good or bad, whether they're inflating your head or deflating it.
Right.
It's like once you can get past all that and then realize who you really are, I mean, and you can figure it out. It's a beautiful thing.
Big boy interview.
And a lot of people don't make it out of that
Right.
or past that.
Yeah.
And especially when we on the outside, we think we want what you have.
Right.
I want to be the golden boy.
Have issues with cross dressers.
And was there ever a time when
It's a disclaimer. I don't have issues with cross dressers. However, I think when you, hey Asia Robertson, mwah, we got a New York Giants fan in the house. Big Boy's a popular radio host. Oh, really? Okay, in LA, yes.
All my life, it's like the fame and the money and everything that comes with it. Yeah, it's amazing. It's great. It's beautiful.
I think it's, it's got to be pretty darn
you shouldn't apologize for
tough
No, you
success.
shouldn't apologize, but when you're not
to be in a circle like that
for
and you get so
success the
depressed.
way I was.
He
I
said
wasn't
success.
prepared. I'm a kid from East LA. Yes, I went to high school. I'm a smart guy when making decisions and with business and this and that. But growing up as a kid, I didn't make the right choices. I didn't
Right.
really have the tools necessary to really build a
It's funny how
foundation that can prepare me.
it's not funny actually, but it's interesting.
So it's like people telling me, like, gosh, your life is amazing. No, it's not.
People get into this
Because I didn't prepare
when you see people who are making all this money, right?
Nobody gave me a handbook.
And they have all this stardom.
This is the way your life is going to be.
Yeah, go to page 17C and look under there.
I'm the guy that
Then
builds
it seems like people just lose their mind,
who's missing.
and then go to drugs and go to some freak offs and make some decisions where you feel, well, I'm going to give it all up today and I don't give a damn about losing everything. It's all or nothing attitude. I ain't willing to do that.
Boxing, like take it to the 5-year-old or the 6-year-old Oscar. You got into boxing at what age? 6?
I started at 5 years old.
At 5 years of
I
age.
started at 5 years old.
How does that happen for a 5-year-old kid from East Los Angeles?
I was in a family party, and all my uncles and
You have a fight family.
yeah, we have a fight family. My father was a fighter. My grandfather.
Asia says
So we were in
Ronda Mavs are in finals. Please beat Boston. Yay!
we normally
There are lots of boxers, Coyote says, that
it still is.
they had similar issues in the day. Yeah.
So there's 10 little kids running around.
We didn't have devices where we were talking to each other.
Yeah, exactly. We had to make little balls of mud to actually have a ball to play with.
So he's talking about
So
what Eastside Harold was talking about, what Eastside Harold had mentioned, What is Trump guilty of? So it says Trump found guilty, and I'm just looking up because I want to make sure I word it correctly, Asia. Trump is found guilty on 34 counts, on all counts in hush money trial. And it seems like the ties into what made it so criminal with them being able to prove, and you all can say otherwise. I haven't been like reading and impulsively following this, but just highlights. It's all around, and it's a lifestyle. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that, Eastside Herald. It's really very unfortunate. I used to work for people. I used to work in helping people with people recovering from drugs and alcohol. I did that. My whole life has been a life service of helping people, right? And I've always say I've helped the underbelly of society is what has made me feel like I have value within life. I was sheltered in the country, which is fine. But for me, at a very young age, I really want to work with the underbelly of life. And underbelly for me means real people, neglected people, people who really need help, people on the bottom, right? And what I thought was interesting about this is that, I mean, my mind just drifted away. Working with that, I work with women recovering from drugs and alcohol, and I work with them completing a program where these women were reunited back with their children because they lost their children. Asia, he paid a prostitute to be quiet about them effing, yeah. So that money that, yeah, Lola was talking about, that's pretty much sums it up. Lola got it. And the money used, I guess, obviously, was supposed to have been illegal. Supposed to have been campaign money. So 34 counts. Will he go to prison? Probably not. Will he go to jail? No, probably not. It just depends because what's happening, they working out, and I'm not taking side of party. What my frustration was that I shared earlier was how things just don't seem to be fair. And it seems to be so obvious. Now, I understand the breakdown of regions and cities and government and mayors and elections and parties. And I understand all the science of breaking that down and how things come in fruition. But at the same time, will people still vote for him? Yeah, probably. Probably will feel galvanized to vote. You know, he has galvanized it. It's how laws have been created during the beginning of time. And those laws were made to really favor rich people, especially politicians. And he knows how to cater and work his base. Am I talking about party? No. I'm just speaking about how he's able to cater to his base. And then you have people who are probably was a certain party, but that go to a different party because they speak to them too. Because from the capacity, the mental capacity of saying, well, because he's no nonsense, because he's tough, because he's a businessman, because he's, you know what I'm saying? He's badass. He keeping it real. Okay. That definitely shows fortitude. There's no doubt about that. What it does to me prove that if you have a lot of money and you have resources that are backing you up, that anything is possible, right? I think my frustration comes not with Trump. My frustration comes with how the system is set up. And if the system is set up where if you were rich and you have money, you can get away with it. I have a problem with average, everyday people. I used to work for that circle. And I used to type the depositions. I used to put together the cases, and I used to notarize them, and I used to schedule them for court. I did that too, a long, long time ago. And I used to see a whole lot of people getting, like, you have to put in your, like the city, county versus the defendant. And you got to put in as far as what he's charged for. So if you're charged for having just a little marijuana, then there's a sentence for that, right? It's a class. So just saying that, I just saw hand over fist, you know what I'm saying? People making a lot of money for just jailing someone and then putting them through a process of having to spend so much money when they were innocent, and then lost their job, lost their marriage, lost their kids. Public opinion has shot them down, and then they have to start over. Oh, they're innocent. Now you're innocent. People are maybe apologizing. But your shit is destroyed. I mean, everybody, it's not like a lot of people out there that can bounce back. Ron, are you streaming the NBA Finals? When is the NBA Finals? Let me get my pen. Because I need to. Right? I need to. When is that? Or do you want me to look it up and I'll see? I'm writing down my note. I got to write down my notes. Oh, my birthday. My birthday is June 6th. Yes, I must. I will. Unless hubby's taking me out. I mean, I know he will. He'll take me out. But usually we like doing something and then we'll come back home. You know what I'm saying? So, okay, a week from yesterday. Yes, I'll go ahead and put it on there. Plus, it's my birthday. So glad to have a birthday party for me. But thank you for reminding me. What I think was, that's the problem that I have. I'll be 58 years old. Oh my God. And thank you for complimenting me and saying I'm 40. Okay. Okay, Asia. Kisses for that. Thursday, okay. I'm 58 years old. I'm so happy about that. I'm a great-grandmother of 2 great-grandsons. I have 8 grandbabies. My husband has 6 and I have 2. 58. You look good for your age. Thank you, Asia. What? Thank you. Eastside, who you got in the finals? Yeah, I want to know too. Thank you, Asia. Thank you. I do take care of my skin. I don't drink. I probably will drink some alcohol. Not a whole lot. Rarely. I drink lots of water. I have a healthy lifestyle. I do have a healthy lifestyle. I believe in just healthy. I mean, heck, health. Don't that prove to you I have a healthy lifestyle when I didn't know anything about Oscar de la Hoya? You know what I'm saying? Whew, how did I miss that one? Sorry, Oscar de la Hoya. Looks like he's getting his life back together. That's some messed up ish. That's messed up. Boston. Oh, East Side. You in Texas. Yeah, that's going to be a good game. I'm going to definitely stream. I'm going to schedule it. As a matter of fact, I might schedule it today. And I'm going to do a, go ahead and put it on schedule. You're younger than Andre. Yeah. I'm much younger than Andre Green. Andre. East Side, you're a hater. Lola says, East Side, you're a hater. We all in Texas. Come on now, East Side. I mean, it's way past time. I mean, we Mavs need to really win something, We got to win something. I mean, it's been too long. We got to kick some asses out there. But that's my thing. My issues basically. Eastside Herald, you supposed to root for Texas? Exactly. God. Coyote, some alcohol every ounce in a while is good for your lymphatic system. Yeah, so what I was saying, yeah, I just drink a lot of water. Stress-free life. I get a lot of rest. I love gardening. I love cooking, even though husband does more cooking now because I'm a content creator. He, Mike Aldana says he doesn't root for anything that's attached to Dallas. And then Eastside Harold said he's a promoter or Golden Boy producer. Okay, well, I'm glad that he gets life together because God knows I just hate grieving for someone that I know that has a chance, you know. What kind of people push that stuff in his face, influenced him very young. You know, you look at that and you go, wow, Natalie Cole didn't look like she was on cocaine, did she? You know, you think there's a look. Maybe when they're young, they think they can do it. And then when they get older, they're like, can't hang in there no more. That shit don't work like it used to. Your heart can't handle that like it used to, you know? So I just think it's, guys, do East Side only root for Houston sports. Oh, East Side, look at us. Yeah, I'm going to schedule. As a matter of fact, if I don't schedule it tonight, I will schedule it for next week. I'm going to have me doing like that, like, whoop. Do me a little cartoon on my thumbnail. Whoop. 3 points. And Whitney Houston. Yeah. Whitney Houston didn't have the look, right? I mean, is there supposed to be a look for that? I mean, there's people out there that took a lot of that stuff, right? Gladys Knight. And then they just didn't look like that. Like their eyes seem whiteness. I guess when you have white eyes, I don't mean nothing. You know, you can have clear eyes. But yeah, I really do live a healthy lifestyle. You know, I do. I do put moisturizers in my skin. I do drink lots of water. I always tell people that. I take baths and I pamper my skin. You know, I stay away from the drama. But I do love gardening. I love flowers. I love life. Oh my God, my animals. Wild birds. I told you all on the community tab how I love wild birds. I understand being from the country. I understand their value. And I understand how, you know, some of these species are about to be extinct because of man shit, you know. Eastside Herald surprised Bobby Brown's eyes. Didn't Bobby Brown, boy, survive everything? Whoa. And then Eastside, you really a great grandma. Yes, I am a great grandma. And I have 2 grandbabies. It's my husband's grandbabies, which I call them mine. They're my babies. And they had a grandson, 2 of them this year. I'm a great grandma. And I'm so happy about that. When I was a little girl, I loved old people because I grew up around old people. And I understood their value. I understood catering to them and things like that. And just treat them like a king and a queen. I just value that. And so my whole life, I've never had a problem with aging. You know what I'm saying? It's like I had these missing teeth right here, and I'm like, fuck that. I'm not going to spend $14,000 on no goddamn bridge. Excuse me. Oops. Moderation's going to get me. But I'm not. If I get some money at some time and I get it, I get it. But guess what? I could turn my head this way and smile. Love me for me. I just said, I swore. Sometimes things will slip out. I'm going, dang it. I don't know. After I married my hubby, you know, he's from New Jersey, I started cussing a lot. I didn't cuss that much. Andre said, don't blame it on me. I really didn't. Coyote says, I'm a Mississippi. And to be honest with you, I think I probably cuss more than my hubby. But I've been working on that. That was my promise for the new year. That was my promise, you know, to not cuss. And I've been doing some of that. And I don't know. I think I just aggravated. I can't hold it in. I'm irritated with some things going out there in the world. Trump, to be honest with you, what's going on with him has not upset me. with him, being free and stuff, that I just haven't been getting into that like that. I think what happens with maturity and getting older, you feel like, well, this is not going to affect me right now in my house. Even though I know things do trickle down. It's just the inequalities and the unfairness that seems to be poison. And do I have to really say to myself, am I being realistic in saying that things going to get better? Yeah. I'm a believer. I'm hopeful. Hey, Tay Cowboys. Hey, baby. Cowboy Nation's in the house. Whoop, whoop. Cowboy Nation's in the house. And so we have New York Giants fans. We have Cowboy Nation. We have Houston Texan fans. Hello, precious. Hello, good to see you. My love. Hey, she said, hey, love, and I just melted. She go, hey, love. I go, oh, she called me love. Tay Cowboys, I didn't know you knew the sports fury. Oh, yeah. We got some special cowboy women out there. Shh. Boy, Cowboy Nation women, they know some sports. They know some sports. And I need to, you all have got me back into basketball. Oh, Lord, this hater. Who's the hater? Who's the hater? I'm being nosy. Well, hubby is asleep. You know what? You know what it's time for? Hubby went to bed. It's time to get nasty. Come on, baby, get on it. Ow. I hit my knuckles. What's funny? I laugh at myself. Rhonda, they are my loves, except Eastside. Get out of here. Rhonda gonna get crazy. Let's get crazy. Wait, I gotta get warmed up because I get it. Let's see if I can really get down. Pop it, baby, pop it. Rhonda, we cannot stand Eastside. Eastside Herald. Eastside in the house. Da 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 da. Eastside in my heart. Da 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 da. Eastside. Asia said, take Cowboy. Asia says the Sports Fury is another YouTuber. Oh, okay. It's another YouTuber. Okay, it's featured 3 who stream sports, basketball. Oh, yeah. You was telling me about that. One of them is a Cowboys fan. Oh, I used to watch it. Y'all, ladies and gentlemen, are getting me involved in indulging in the sports again. My husband wants to indulge in another football team. I know a football team. We have the NFL, right? And there's this other one. Tay Cowboys. Tell Lola how great Houston is. So is Tay Cowboys in Houston? Is that what you're saying? Huh? Inquiring minds. No, it's very private. We respect people's privacy. Rhonda, you should subscribe to them. They are awesome. I know, girl. If I subscribe to all of them, you know what's going to happen? Homegirl ain't going to be putting out any movies. And what y'all going to do without movies, huh? Huh? I got to save the people. We got to have the movies. Coyote says, who do you guys think is winning NFC East this year? Who you asking that to? Eastside? Of course, Cowboys. Dak is daddy. Who doesn't know Dak is everybody's daddy? Tay Cowboys, you're going to make him worse. Please don't sing his name. Rhonda, Tay Cowboys says, Rhonda, you're going to make him worse. Please don't sing his name. Lola says, us. Tay Cowboy says, be in them sometimes. East side is my love. He's so enduring. Love in my heart. He ain't going nowhere. East side, east side. Oh, I love my east side. Da da da, ba da da, ba da 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 da. The other teams in division hate Dak. He spanks them every year, 32-8. The other team, I know they do. Yeah, they hate Dak. To spank that ass, daddy. And then Lola says, tell me about it. And then Mike Aldana, he's the love of my heart. We will never part. Mike Aldana. Tay Cowboy said, no. Asia says, Tay Cowboy, Sean, the one who a Cowboys fan. He all Dallas sports, right? Oh, east side, east side. East side, when I look into your eyes, I will never forget you. East side, you are the treasure in my eyes. I do love you, east side. People are like, no! That's for Eastside Harold. That's for Eastside. I don't know when Eastside Harold's birthday. I'll serenade him. If y'all tell me y'all's birthdays in the community tab, I could serenade y'all. I sung to Jeff Lee. I did a happy birthday. JoJo Gonzalez, too, did a happy birthday, serenaded her. I'm looking down. Rhonda, you got that voice. You should be in a musical. Thank you, Asia. Lola, smart knowing. East Side or Philadelphia. I do call Philadelphia my stud muffin. I've been doing that so far. I've been facing my people that I really can't stand, Philadelphia. I've turned it around. I said, I am not going to give him my power. Oh, look at that. Mine's June 6th. Yours June 19th. Got June babies in the house. Let me write this down. Asia. June 19th. All right. We got some Geminis in the house. Okay, let's see what's Let me catch up. And then scroll down. Let's see. Thank you again, Asia, for your compliment. Asia Robertson. Lola says, who more annoying? Okay, so questions East Side or I think Philadelphia. But then I've had to really work on Philadelphia, like ignore what he's writing. But he's more annoying when we're not winning and we're not doing our best, and it's like, shut up, right? It's like you want to strangle the crap. So I just hope that Mike Aldana, okay, wait, Rhonda, I'm telling, let me scroll back up. Who's more annoying, East Side or Philadelphia? Rhonda, take you. I'm telling Mark. So what's going on with Mark? I saw him in Game Time, Brian, kind of butt heads, and I was like, no. I said, y'all have gotten so close. Y'all like in public now? Like fighting? Come on now. They're probably just laughing and having beers together now, so. What's wrong with y'all? No. Just Game Time, Brian just got pissy. Wrong day, mother. That's what yeah, they do love each other. And then Michael Dan says, Rhonda, fair East Side, lean on me with Morgan Freeman. You know, my husband actually went to school East Side, the actual East Side High in Patterson, New Jersey. And I said, Andre, is that school? It's really as bad as, he goes, no. And I thought, lies. Because I said, if I went to school with you, Andre, listen, I wouldn't give you time of day. Oh, yes, I'll be macking on you. You'd be like, I said, no, honey, I wouldn't give you time of day if I met you in school. I said, you'd be distracting me, always borrowing a pencil and paper because your ass don't bring nothing to school. Okay, and then scrolling down. Oh, East Side, your July, you want to share your date? If not, we'll just wish you happy birthday in July, East Side Harold. East Side Harold, birthday. Tay, May 13th, Tay, Cowboys. Thank y'all for showing me your birthdays. And also to add, if you all want me to mail you a birthday card, send an email. Don't put the address here. But send me an email and I would love to send you a birthday card. If you want. A lot of people don't feel comfortable giving out their addresses, and I get that, okay? And then a few days before Valentine's Day. What, Michael Dana? So Valentine's Day is the 14th. You're the 12th? You're 12? February 12th? What? You're a Valentine's baby? You're a heart baby? You're a love baby? And then Coyote says, Brian and Mark, like married couple. Well, yeah, they are. You're right, Coyote. Bump heads, and because they're around each other, they know each other so well, and they have their little thing. But what's interesting is that when they upset each other, they become very emotional. You know what I'm saying? Like they're so close. It's like that thought of ever splitting would kill them. And then brothers from another mother. Exactly. Game time, Brian got a member chat. I see that, Asia. My homie. Doing so good on this cowboy channel. And then Calioy said, I said that to Mark before. Calioy said, it's true though, Lola. And then Lola's November 8th, Lola. Happy birthday to you. And the East Side's like, Lola's November 8th. East Side Harold says, Lola, are you going to get me something special, baby? And then Mike Aldana, Asia's Juneteenth birthday. Right. Did I put that down there? June. She's a Juneteenth baby. She's a Juneteenth baby. Juneteenth. Oh, sweet. Yes. And Coyote says, 31st, I have an interesting theory. October 8th it's per calendar. It's our calendar. Okay. So Coyote says, October 31st, I have an interesting theory. October is 8. Our calendar is manipulated. So your birthday is October 31st? Listen to me how I'm reading the chat. Lola said I'm worse than Mark when I read the chat. I'm sorry. Rhonda, yeah, I'm a Gemini. Full blown, baby. Full blown Gemini. Yeah, proud of it. And then Lola says, Eastside, my foot up your ass. How about that? Is that special enough? Eastside. And then Calio says, October, like octagon is 8. Whoa. What is October? What sign is that? Coyote. Why is October the 10th month and not 8? I don't know. Tell me. You're the deep thinker of the family. Because you're talking about some days, some months have 31 days. Lola, I pair to Lynn too. I have a pair to Lynn too. What did I miss here? Let me scroll back, see what y'all talking about. Did I miss something, Asia? Did I miss something? Game Time Prime got a member channel. Coyote said that to Mark before. It's true, though. What did Coyote say to Mark? Brian and Mark. Oh, yeah, like a married couple. Yes. That's a hard a hard marriage, isn't it? That's a hard marriage. It said opposite attract, but I think they both are more alike than opposite, though. Let me scroll down, see. Tay's laughing. Tay's got foot. Oh. Oh, okay, so you're lending a foot to put up east side. Oh.
You always doing whatever you're doing. You got two choices.
East side is my love of my life. Oh, east side. East side. I was trying to look down here, and this is why I'm taking so long. Because I'm looking, y'all, I'm reading y'all's chat. And also, I wanted to talk about your girl, Rhonda's lovely Sparks, wants to talk about. Dun 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 dun. Woo! Dun 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 dun. Ba ba. I know, y'all. I had to shake some things to get myself together. Sounded like a striptease for a minute, didn't it? Y'all okay? My likes went up. Up, up, up. I was trying to find something here on my YouTube channel. Because y'all just beautifully distract me. Did I see that Mark was going to go live tonight? I thought he was going live tonight at 8 o'clock. Did y'all see that? Holla at your girl. Did I miss something? Because I said, oh, he's going to be on at 8. And I'm going to be on at 8. So I'm going to miss him again. I'm going to miss him again. I'm a great grandma. I'm going to miss him again. I tell you, I love getting older. I love getting older. So I want to tell y'all something, y'all. I'm trying to look down at myself. How come the chat got quiet? Look. Ebony and ivory, we're together in perfect harmony. Side by side on my piano keyboard. Oh Lord, why don't we? Side by side on my piano keyboard. Why don't we? What did I see Lola say? The later it gets run, it gets more hype. Ba-na-da, 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 da-na, bam, da bam, da ba. So Calio says humankind used a 13-month, 28-day calendar for over 6,000 years, including prehistoric India and China, and throughout South America it was the standard timekeeping system. Oh, look at that. I like that, Coyote. Polynesians, Maya, Inca, Lakota, and Cherokee. You know, America always got to screw up our calendar, don't they? They always got to make sure that they get like one up on us. Like they're going to make more money. Me too, Rhonda. I'm grown now. Go ahead there. She got the lipstick. Ba-na-da, ba-na-da, ba. Boo! Y'all can tell I watch a lot of movies. I do. I have my favorite stars. Pop them lips, girl. Gotta keep them lips pop. Cherry, pop, 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 pop. Cherry color. Gotta make sure I'm wording correctly. Cherry color. I like red, 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 red. So, I'm grown now. Hello. And Eastside Harold says, "Tay Cowboys, tell Lola how nice, great." I've been trying to help Eastside, right? Eastside. Eastside. He goes, "Tay Cowboys, tell Lola how nice Greyhound buses are. I know you took plenty of those." And Tay Cowboy says, "Rhonda, keep that camera up above your neck, ma'am." Oh, did you see anything? I am. Did it go too low? Oh, hell no. It's the camera. Oh, hell no. I don't want to be revealing that much because am I up here? Am I copacetic? Pow! Ah. Who said Moulin Rouge? I see something like that. Oh boy, let's see. Keep above your neck, ma'am. And then Lola says, "Eastside, don't do that. Don't come for my girl." Right? And Tay Cowboy said, "Eastside, I fed you stale bananas behind the dumpster yesterday. You still hungry?" My neck hurts. Y'all got me like laughing too hard. Oh my God. Did I miss something about... Oh, okay, so Michael Dance is doing her best Moulin Rouge. I'm trying to do my best since someone associated me with Wendy. What's her name, Wendy? It's not Wendy. What's that woman's name? I already forgot because my mind is everywhere. The woman you said I danced like. Wanda Sykes. Come on, baby, let's pop on it. Yeah, that was just Rhonda's style. Eastside, Tay Cowboy said, "Eastside, I fed you." Okay, yeah, I read that. Stale bananas. Oh, Eastside, look like you're losing friends. So, what y'all keep chatting, but y'all know I got to talk about my movies, y'all. It's my sex. Movies. Not Wendy Williams, Wanda Sykes. He said I'll be dancing like, "Come on, baby, let's party. Come on, baby, get on it." Come on, Eastside, dance with me. What was up with about this, y'all? Back in the day, everybody did this, and they did it real fast. Everybody get out. Oh, that hurt. What do people do when they did this and I don't know. I keep trying. I think it's good exercise. You know, if I'm trying to be positive about it, I think it's good exercise. So we're going to talk. You know that woman that's on a cute little girl. She has this weird face and she really thinks she's like sexy and she goes, I don't know. I've been trying to find her. I haven't been really trying to find her. If I come across her, I'm going to post her on my community tab. She's so cute. She just shakes that hair back. She is so cute. We have tomorrow. Happy June 1st. Happy birthday, Geminis. Guess what? Look at that. I see 6 people in the room and I see 6 likes. 6 is my favorite number. You notice that, right? Figure out the digits, Coyote. Figure out the digits. 6. And I'm 58 years old. Disco, baby. I wasn't trying to dance disco, but if you have to apply a professional technique, style, then I could go with disco. Okay, so Coyote says yes. 66. Not 3 6s, or 4 6s. They'll be like digging in y'all's book going, "Oh my God, she's the devil." You know how many years I had to live with that my whole life? "Oh my God, your birthday is so unique." Oh my God, her birthday. My whole life. It's okay. It's okay. It's just what it is. I said, boy, if I ever have like memory problems, all I gotta say, 6. How easy is that? How cool is that, by the way? So here I am, y'all, and I'm listening. I'm reading y'all's chats. Keep the chats coming if y'all want. We have tomorrow. I've worked on this thing all day, about 2 days. It's 25 episodes, an underdog cartoon, underdog plus bonus. 25 episodes, and in the 25 episodes, it's like Go Go Gophers and Captain Commander Bragg, because that fell under underdog. I'm born on Halloween. They thought I was the devil. Right? My mother's like 66, and she's left-handed. Oh, cast thy demons out. Put the cross on my forehead. No, she didn't. But you know, there are times you feel like that. I said, no. I just end up having take Cowboys the damn coyote. Mm-hmm. Oh, called Devil Baby. Didn't know Devil, a sweet little baby. He was a sweet little baby on October 31st. How lucky were you though to be born? That's one of me and my husband's favorite days. We almost had a Walking Dead zombie wedding if we had time to plan it. Just didn't want to get into it, but if we had the time, we would have had a zombie wedding. And we will still try to have that. Renew our vows and stuff and have a zombie wedding because we love zombies. And then Coyote says, my girlfriend is ginger and has no soul. I mess with her all the time. So you have Devil Baby and a pretty red-headed ginger that has no soul. That you don't have no soul, right? What'd she say? Has no soul. So she has no soul. She's a gorgeous redhead. And you're, oh my God, perfect couple. Perfect seasoning. Perfect seasonings. And then Michael then said, my brother's wife has the same birthday, October 31st. So I got the birthdays written down. A's is Juneteenth, June 19. Eastside Herald is July. And Tay Cowboys is May 13. Mike Aldana is February 12. Lola is November 13. And October 31st is Coyote. To make sure I write, because sometimes I'll be writing, like, mix my shorthand. And we have that 1 o'clock tomorrow, 1 p.m. Central Standard Time. November 8, not 13. Okay, hold up. What is that? Lola, okay. Okay, November 8. So Lola's not. I'm so glad you told me because I can't be sitting up there doing shout outs. I can't be doing no shout outs and I got the wrong date. Thank you for correcting me. And also, guess what? My battery's going down on my computer. Nice, Mike. In my 4th grade class, there was 3 of us that were. Oh, it's February 4th. Why am I getting all these wrong? I'm so glad I proved this through y'all. I thought you said 2 days before. Okay, so Mike Aldana's February 4. Okay. I'm glad I verified everything too, y'all. God, I can't be doing shout outs in the wrong date, looking all crazy. And then tomorrow night we have Square Jungle. Y'all hear about Square Jungle. Square Jungle has a cameo by Joe Louis. We're talking about boxing today. Isn't that ironic? Square Jungle, 1955. Joe Louis is doing a cameo. Borgnine, he's going to be in it. Tony Curtis, some other really great actors. It's going to be good. 1955. And then Curse to the Bite, 1989. Get ready to be creeped out. Tay Cowboys, if I knew when your birthday was, I would have brought you some Scooby snacks. I've got the same birthday as Rosa. What, Mike? Oh, how wonderful. Mike Aldana, February 4. Birthday fair. I want to make sure my notes are right. Because you know, I'm a Gemini. I'm all over the place. I'm all over the place. So it's going to be interesting that the Square Jungle 1955 and Curse to the Bite 1989 double feature drive-in thing, 10-minute. Also, I want to let you all know that later on in June that we're going to have one triple feature, which is 3 Titanics. Titanics in the 40s, Titanics in the 50s, and a 2010 Titanic. It's going to be all night long, all night. 3 Titanics. It's going to be Titanic night. Not 2, not double feature, triple feature. Don't know what day that will be on, maybe 3rd of June. Working on that. Working on another sweet thing, which is Transformers. Transformers is, we'll have the movie. Transformers, I know, right? I never have either, Coyote. And Tay Cowboy says, Lola, he's a bust. Not even worth it. That was lame. And then never saw the 40. I know. I haven't either. I do the movies. I look at them, but I don't watch the movie. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like I try to glance and edit and make sure everything's is all copacetic. But Transformers, I have the 1986 movie. It's going to have also at the very end a tribute, which is collections, most expensive collections of Transformers. It will also have a remake of Transformer theme song. It will also have Transformer real cars. I mean, full-size Transformer cars at the beginning. A 1986 movie, and it will have a video on the invention of Transformers, and it will be a video on invention and the history of Transformers. But the movie will come first. It'll be like a few pictures at the beginning, and it will have Transformer real cars. It's like a minute and a half. And it will have Transformer movie 1986. And then it will have it will have 2 videos, one on the invention and another video on the history of Transformers, and then some collectibles at the end. So it's a real tribute. It's a tribute to Transformers, to Transformer fans. And even if you're not a fan, you're going to enjoy it because we're going to be there, because the chat room is the cherry on top. Shout out to I Love Wheat for Super Chat too. Thank you so much. We're going to have a great day Saturday. I'm happy. Check out the schedule. Check out the playlist. I've scheduled a lot of great stuff that's coming out. There's one with Robert De Niro, Al Pacino, and Val. Is it Val Kilmer? Playing in The Heat, 1995. And that's going to be paired with something else. We're going to have 2 movies, double features. People just don't like one movie on Saturday night. They want to see a double feature. And I'm getting people who are recommending double features on Tuesday nights. So I'm not sure. I'm still kind of feeling my way through that. But I know for sure Saturday nights has double feature. So far that works pretty good with the schedule. I remember the Transformer toys from McDonald's as a kid. I have a hat, a burger, fries, or drink that transform. That really? That don't make Happy Meals? No. Man, I used to collect those Happy Meals, Coyote, and when my kids were little, and I had 2 post office mail bins full of toys. Yeah, The Heat. The Heat. And I'm going to read this real quick to you. It's called The Heat. I've never heard of it. It's Robert De Niro with Al Pacino and Val Kilmer. Was that how you pronounce his name? Kilmer? And The Heat, 1995. And I was so excited to be able to get that. And it's fire. When I say, you know it's fire, y'all. If y'all know it's Al Pacino and Robert De Niro. You can't beat that. At
last, an electric vehicle made to recharge.
That's a commercial.
The Triple Crown Award.
I'm going to play the trailer real quick.
EV9.
I had, Micah Dances, I had a lot of Transformer Joe toys. Oh, G.I. Joe. Yeah, I got some G.I. Joe cartoons coming up. Casino, Point of No Return. Oh, I'm going to have to write them down.
You want to be making moves on the street?
Why did it cut off?
Have no attention. attachments. Allow nothing to be in your life that you cannot walk out on in 30 seconds flat if you spot the heat.
Robert De Niro called The Heat. Never thought that movie was out.
In the city of Los Angeles.
Recognize the MO? MO is that they're good.
Al Pacino.
If you think these guys are scoring points and passing through, I doubt it.
A relentless police detective is on the trail
What do we got?
of a master thief.
You're fugitive number one with a bullet. It's double the risk here.
You're wrong. It's 4 times the risk, and I'm double the worst trouble you ever had.
Clear!
And his reckless partner.
The bank is worth the risk. We should take it down.
I want full surveillance, 24 hours, round the clock. We never close over 7 days a week.
So that's juicy. I got that movie. Like I said, there is a science to when I do something. I look at the pairings with the 1940s movies, quality movies, like with I remember the G.I. Joe toys too. The quality of toys back then is unmatched. They were sawed in half, and yeah, they were solid. Because I remember, like I said, toys just didn't break. Really, they really didn't break. I wanted to look up real quick the schedule too. So I'll give you some highlights. And usually I just look it up on my phone because I'm learning how to be more mobile without having to always have, you ought to see my work center. Over here I got papers and lights and pens and everything. So we have the book reading, which is on Fridays for the BOMB members. And then we have tomorrow 1 o'clock Underdog, and then 8 o'clock Square Jungle 1995 with Tony, Curtis, and Ernest. One more. Okay. Thank you. Because trust me, I show people that I have a notebook of you all's requests, and I have your initials by your request. You know what I'm saying? Like what Mike Aldana has suggested in the cartoons, and Coyote has mentioned and all of that. So I do. When you see results, like when you see Underdog, someone suggested Underdog. Someone suggested some crime, thriller, drama. We have Lord of the Elves, 2020, year 2012, June 4. Lord of the Elves. We have Tarzan the Fearless, June 8. Tarzan the Fearless. We have Island of the Doomed Men. Y'all remember Peter Lorre? Island of the Doomed Men. It's paired up, same night, with The Heat. The Heat is Robert De Niro, Al Pacino, and Val Kilmer. And then A Clear Shot is June 11. So I've been trying my best to work, trying to get these movies scheduled. And I was letting people know earlier the reason why I have these movies scheduled in advance, which I need to, my comfort will be to at least have them 2 months in advance. That's my comfort level. In case there's inclement weather and we don't have any power, I want the show must go on. So you beautiful moderators out there, if you happen to see that there was a no-show with hubby and I, trust me, something like that happened, power outage. We have no electricity and no internet. So if I continue scheduling, then you all will still get your movies, okay? So I've been working, make sure I can, so far I think I'm 2 weeks ahead. I want to try to get 2 months. And what happens, if you make a suggestion, I could always find what you had suggested, knock another movie like on another schedule, and up your request. So always my goal is to get you all's requests. I had 2 sweet ladies in their 20s that came in a very late night chat. And it was Daydreamer something, and then it was Najalista, and they are Titanic fans. I wasn't able to get the most newest one that we all know about with Leonardo DiCaprio. You know, certain things I just can't get, and I don't give up. If I can't get that, then I'm gonna get this. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be, if I can't get if I can't get King Kong, I'm gonna get something King Kong like. You know what I'm saying? You can't close no door on me. You know, you close the door, I'm going to jump out the window. I'm going to find opportunity, especially to please my members and subscribers and my friends and my family. I want to please you, and I'm a people pleaser, and I don't mind pleasing you all. You understand? Because I understand its relevance. I understand the value of coming together, because that was just a dream that I had. And I'm so excited to see my dream come true, where hubby and I are not here by ourselves watching these great movies. And we have friends from all around the world that come in from Serbia, that come in from Haiti. I keep writing them down, because trust me, I have a note, and I do go to the chat replay and I write down those notes. So thank you all for posting that. Cal Yodi, all bangers, amen. And I like to get the favorites, like BV. She likes Smurfs, and I did a whole hour of Smurfs. And I'll be coming back with Ultra Q and Superman, and what I'll do, if those other movies, I'll change their schedule and move it on down the line, and we'll move you all's up. Okay, so if I get to a point where I can schedule so much in it, so far in advance, so like I said, if some weather or something go down, then guess what? So if you all don't see me there, that's what's going on. I think I saw Tate Cowboys. See if Tate Cowboys has a wrench. I want to make sure. And I give you the wrench, reward you the wrench, because not that I necessarily need you to work. I want you to truly enjoy the experience. And I give that to you to let you know I trust you. And then number 2, give you power if you want it. You know what I'm saying? So, and to be able to post links and stuff like that. But there's some value behind that when you are a moderator to me. I really appreciate you. There's something really special. I'm just making sure I go down the line and make sure I reward where it's deserving, because I love you all so much. And then I got to fix something on Lola's. And I'll be in touch with Lola. Something really cool. Something great. I'll do it on the computer tonight. But that's what I wanted to share with y'all about what's going on with the movies, what we got coming up. Please, I know it's hard, but keep in touch with your community tabs, because that's where I communicate a lot of stuff. Members get something different. Oh, you're so sweet, but hey, you know how we roll. Hello. Yeah, I mean, if I see it and I remember it, I do it. And if I didn't, I'm sorry. Some happened. I logged out and forgot or something. But yeah, I mean, but that's I do schedule. What was I saying? I do schedule that far in advance in case something happens. You all know. Okay, battery stopped again. I think I'll have to go. If you guys don't see me for more than a couple of weeks, my lady got me. Hey, yay! Isn't that good? Isn't that good? Isn't that good, Coyote? It's supposed to be good. Mike, we had the best movies. Y'all have the wonderful movies. Y'all send them to me. It's important for me to get your recommendations, because I want you to experience what you really love around us friends, right? We can watch these movies anywhere on YouTube, right? We can watch these movies anytime, anywhere else. But to watch it again with each other in a chat room, it's something about that makes it so wonderful. And I do want to welcome to the bomb, Corrine. Thank you, Corrine. And also thank you, it's another sweet lady, Barana, B-R-A-U-N-A, Brana. And Corrine, thank you and welcome so much to all the bomb members. Shout out to the members. Shout out to I Love Weed for your super chat. And thank you all for all your past super chats and your membership, and you helping me grow, and you helping hubby and I grow, and you helping us feed the cats and the wild cats and the wild birds, and just keeping, things out there living when man has poisoned those things. So we try to keep them healthy. And we love you. I love you from the bottom of my heart. Love you so much, and I will see you soon.